Session 10.
Session 10.
Double digits.
No,
Dude,
I hate
you're
you.
always
I hate
a
you.
session
I hate you
behind,
so
bro.
much. Because I just watched episode 3 and we had the same conversation in episode 3.
And we have to
It will
get ready for
continue.
it. Get ready for it in episode 9 because I know we had it last time.
It will continue.
It was a debate.
That's like, Alpha, I counted it at session 0. And then he always says, because I consider a dream fight a session. And you say, yeah, that's a good point.
Session 0. Oh my god.
I'm going to rip my eyes out.
Yeah, but session 0 is usually like the prologue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the prologue.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we did stuff.
You can do stuff in a prologue.
You can consider it session 0. Everybody else will consider it session 1.
Okay, I think I will.
It'll be forever immortalized on YouTube as session 10.
Yeah,
Just don't get mad at me whenever I say like a session behind, because I'm writing these down as session. This is session 9 for me.
No, that'll just become that'll be
my notes say February 22nd, session 10.
Keep arguing about it, and we'll make a supercut at the end of it. About it.
Yeah, it's just gonna be the running joke.
Yeah.
New running
Our
joke.
post-credits
Champion
scene
fighter.
is
What's
just
that?
It's just-
Roll credits and then at the end, yeah.
Oh my god.
And at the end, it just said it was all a dream.
It was all a dream. This entire table's been a dream.
It's literally started with a dream.
Oh.
Source came to me in a dream.
Source, a dream teleported us a year into the future.
Yeah. Look, he got me upset a little bit.
Honestly.
Yeah.
We didn't teleport to the future.
There you go.
No.
No reason to hate it.
We blanked out for a year.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, you want more official.
Guys, welcome to episode 10.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
What was the
You did it.
captain's name? Like Mallory
It
or
was
something?
Davy.
Davy.
Darby, sorry,
Darby.
Darby.
It's like the most captain name you can have.
Captain Darby and the Quacken.
The Blacken.
What's his last name? Captain Garvey Sloosh?
He didn't give you the name. Last name.
I don't know. I tried to think of a sailor's last name.
Oh, you know what? I might
I'm
have
gonna
actually.
say Darby Mallard.
There it is.
That's it.
Darby Mallard and Captain of the
Hey,
Quacken.
Okay, it's good. Anyway, as this Jake was saying, well, this is session 10. To me, session 9. But we,
With the torch, bro.
it came.
Put the cable on the other side of the screen.
It was, and it still didn't help.
Did it?
It looks
There
like
we
it's
go.
Did it not help?
It didn't help last time.
It
Literally
looks like
just
it's helping.
It helped now because I actually spent some time on it.
Whatever. Do the intro.
That was the intro.
That was
There
the
it
intro.
is. It's the end of the intro.
I am horrible at intros, and I will never ever think I'd be good at it.
It was just welcome to session 10.
That's
To me, session 9.
Yep.
That's gonna be the
Cut.
intro. That's gonna be the intro. Now on next session is gonna be welcome to session 10, or welcome to session 11 for me, session 10.
Yeah.
Title sequence.
Don't confuse the goddamn audience.
Nah, they'll be fine. They're smart enough to figure it out. It's not like it. What actually? That's a good question. What episode are you putting? Like, are you putting like what you call them in the like title of the
Yeah.
videos? Okay, so they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Just have to
Time
go
to
back and
alliterate
like
the
watch.
titles.
Get
The theme.
Oh, I was telling Avery outside work one day, if you don't name session 9 Loamward Bound, I'm gonna kill you.
Wait, you talking about session?
Like,
Last
last session.
it's spreading.
A virus.
Because last session was when we started our journey to Loam. So one day I was just like, huh, Loamward Bound.
I think I had a different name for
Consider
it,
it.
but like
I'll
that's
have
probably
like-
better than what I have for it. So.
Remember that until he watches this
Do you name
episode.
it, or do you go to Jack and be like, what do I name it?
I ask him and then he tells me, and I'm like,
That sucks.
I'll use it or I don't use it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't expect all my names to make it in there.
Yeah. Anyway, what are we doing?
We're on a boat.
You're on a boat for
Boat.
another day. I'm gonna get up and leave. I'm gonna get up and leave. I'm aware the last couple sessions are a little more slow in terms of like, you know, things, but like for the love of God.
We're just a bunch of people itching to fight.
No, like,
We're cooped up on this boat.
we did technically see the end of a boat fight.
We did.
We did. We did.
We're just
Bold
we're
of you.
late to the boat fight.
Bold of you to assume it was a fight.
Could have been.
It was a fight for their lives.
They probably
It
tried.
would have been if we were there.
Maybe.
There's just a little gold star put on the side of the boat. Ah, you tried.
You tried. We love the you tried star.
Better luck next time.
That should be like somebody's like calling card or something. Every time you just kill someone or whatever, you just put a I have a little cattle brand, just the gold star. You tried. Oh my god.
It'll be a one shot.
That would be a
That'll
one-shot character.
One shot.
So. Anyway.
Alright.
Shit show on the road.
This isn't a shit show.
Yeah, for me.
This is a-
On my end, it is.
We're all friends. We're all perfectly in fine mental states.
This is a sea charter, not a
We're all
road.
friends.
Bro, I was being sarcastic.
He was.
I know.
You tried. But, no.
Right.
Anyway. I really need to, like, write down.
What?
Was that for your seasickness?
No, that
Oh.
was just me testing my dice.
Oh, okay. I really need to start writing down if we end on, like, a night or day.
Pretty sure we ended as we were waking up.
I'm pretty sure we did. I need to
We
start
definitely
writing
just have the last day. That's all I'm saying.
down. Yeah,
Because-
so-
The last night was when I met my unc.
yeah,
Yeah,
It sucked.
yeah, that's true.
I really shouldn't.
Yeah,
have
then we
relived that
stayed
name.
up.
You need to name him. Like, sleep on it.
Yeah, I know.
I really
He
shouldn't have
played
let you call
chess and
it.
asked you questions.
Yeah, he played himself in some like interdimensional chess
I
and
literally,
asked me questions.
I
Congratulations.
hope you know, I
played
literally
yourself.
wrote game rules in quotes. Not lose.
That's all he said.
That's all he said.
He was like, "Don't lose."
Just don't lose.
And your
Don't
gift,
lose, idiot.
your gift is being squandered.
Take it
I'm like,
easy,
I
man.
know, bro,
But take
I'm
it.
going through something.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's gonna be fun.
The
We get into
meme of,
that
like,
more.
the alien coming
Not
down
necessarily
there,
just for
the
you,
guy,
but for, like,
and it's
everyone
aren't,
here.
Aren't you amazed? And the guy's like, I don't know, I got a lot
I
going.
can't wait for his unc to just be a really fucking handsome one and they dab each other up.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Oh,
hate
what's
they're
up?
talking
man?
about
it's a
me?
servant,
Yeah.
dude.
Yo, it's my handsomely
Yo, can you
roguish
finish this a
man.
little bit?
And then
Please.
Zeke just goes, yeah, and it's
I'm-
my
I'm just
roguishly
gonna-
handsome unc.
Mine's just gonna be the Silver Surfer, but like an actual surfer
better?
dude.
It's quieter
Yay.
music and calmer, like sailing music. So it's not like a fight, you know.
I want to see what Charuses looks like.
All I'll say
I don't know if
is
I wanna see it.
the one that I had the hardest time coming up with was you. So
I'm difficult.
you are always difficult, my friend.
Sure, the most
Yeah,
beautiful
what's
guy.
up, bro? Normal human now.
I can't. Like, it's just that's not how that works.
He appears as a normal man.
I want to say for like coming up with concepts, I think yours was the easiest and his was the hardest.
Yay. Whose did you do first? Jake's?
I think it was actually hers because I'm like, oh, this would be like. Well, actually, Jake's was an old concept that like I was like, you know what, this probably like would fit, and like I was writing it for something else, but I was like, this actually works really well, and then yours was like really just obvious for me.
Just some multiversal
Me.
deity who's a
It's
fucking
me.
asshole.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
God.
Just
The
a
prober.
sarcastic
He-
ass.
Robert.
Robert the Prober.
Yeah,
Robert.
Uncle Robert. Anyway, so final day at sea, everyone. I'm
Dude,
sure
you could be like Uncle Prometheus or something.
That's a bit of a mouthful.
That's a mouthful.
That's a bit of a mouthful.
That's a bit of a mouthful.
I'm
We'll
trying
work-
to keep like the probe theme.
You don't have to keep the probe theme. I assure you, you
Well,
don't have to keep.
Robert
the
was the one who actually probed us.
Yeah,
So he's got to be the
That's
prober.
true.
Who's
Yeah.
a starter?
No, each of our own probed us.
Mm-mm.
No.
No,
Just
it's
prop?
It was like he split into copies.
Oh, okay.
He's got like fucking
They-
Magnus Carlsen or other. Just
There was
Yeah,
there
he
was
does.
another one there, one that you haven't seen too, but like or one that you haven't seen since.
well, that was like the robe looking one, right?
Like the girl?
Yeah, it's the girl, small, about human size.
Too many details.
Of course, I would get the one.
That's what they saw.
We just on a boat.
We on a
you
boat.
on a boat. Anyway, we're on a boat. We're not talking about extra dimensional entities.
Fish fear me.
Women
They
fear
don't.
me.
Man,
Hey,
Men
God,
want,
look
men
at this
want to
lawless
be
land.
me. Fish fear me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're fishing, aren't you?
I was wondering what that was
There's
about.
nothing else to do.
I mean, it's another.
We're on a boat. What is there to do?
Yeah.
Fish.
Oh, there's my D20.
I probably will
Yeah,
not
it's
catch
fine, Jack.
anything.
So, you want to fish?
There's nothing else to do.
I mean, not really.
That is just what I am doing
It's a smoother
while
day.
everyone else is or well, he's being seasick.
Okay.
The meteor.
Oh.
I just noticed.
Yeah, it's much further away than I remembered, like just off the top of my head.
Yeah,
so
you-
when I was like writing sessions notes, I was like, wait, that's like really far away
That's
for
a
them.
lot of
Yes.
days away.
Is this green or yellow?
That's like green.
So it's like plains.
It's
Yeah.
like plains, yeah.
Okay.
So sorry, I should
It
really
looked
like,
yellow
I
to
should
me.
really specify for you sometimes. there is a continent that is more like a yellowish golden field
Yeah, that's where
area,
I'm from.
Yeah.
but that's like further off.
Yeah.
So
You think we can find a boat from? Well, Rello's not technically a port, even though there is a little boat there.
that means there's just port access.
You think we could find a boat from Loam to Rello?
I mean, it
Yeah,
definitely...
but then we'll miss Coruna's
Oh, that's
backstory.
right.
Oh, true.
I need
Where
to
are
go
you?
home and
Where are
check
you
on the
from?
old
By the
people.
way, Oldridge.
I'm from Oldridge. I need to go
And
make sure the old
And there's
people aren't
vampires
dead.
on this
Live on a
continent,
lake.
guys. Don't forget.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I live literally right
true.
by a lake.
Vampires. Somehow.
I can't wait till we have to walk past the Fellsword Park Peak. Oh, no,
Yeah,
that's
there's a mountain hidden under all those
What
clouds.
the fuck is the foggy area called? I can't read.
Apocrypha.
Apocrypha
Hill?
Mire. It's basically where you see a little bat thing, like bat symbol on there.
That's
Yeah,
where the
I do.
vampires live.
Yeah, maybe.
That's where
They're just
Batman
there.
is.
Batman.
Bruce.
Bruce, is that you?
I'm gonna also fish.
Oh yeah, you got
Very
Bruce
sure.
around too.
Yeah, I'm gonna fish with Zeke.
Fucking love that theme. It's so funny. It's so unintentionally funny.
It's like you never start with the head. Your victim becomes all woozy.
Because I made this pencil.
Hey, man. I got
Enough of that. Enough of that. Anyway, you two are fishing.
Yeah, so I'm fishing.
Don't.
I don't get the joke.
There's no
Zeke,
against
you don't get
Batman.
anything. Nothing.
Damn it.
You're
You get a light tug.
Oh, I'm getting tugged.
Oh,
Oh,
say it like that, bro.
I'm getting tugged on, Zeke. I'm gonna reel it up.
Okay.
It's the actual Kraken.
He's crazy.
Roll me a athletics check.
Oh,
Oh.
crap.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh, no.
8.
say it. Say the negative number.
It's 8.
Oh.
So, Zeke, you see Rue kind of like just struggling to pull this back, and you're looking at it like, it's not a lot of effort on both sides, is it?
The rod's like barely bending.
Yeah, it's like barely bending. It's just like a struggle between just.
You good?
No, yes.
Eventually, the struggle ends as the line just snaps from just not because it was strong, but because it was just worn for like the last 10 minutes, just worn down.
Dang it. I think I'm done fishing.
A quitter.
It's quitter talk.
That's
Well, my
quitter
fishing
talk.
rod's broken, so.
There's like other fishing rods. Is there other fishing rods?
There are.
There's other fish. There's plenty of fishing rods in the boat.
I'm sure you can put the rod aside. Some crew member will probably retie the line. Like their line isn't all gone; it's still there, just snapped.
Yeah, I just don't have the ability
You
to
don't have the-
retie it, yeah.
Not exactly sure how to tie that.
Better luck next time.
Yeah, yeah.
Fish out here do not like you guys.
Yeah, is there fishing for ocean fish with like
That is
literal
kind of,
sticks?
that is kind of true, but
Well, there are the fishing rods on the ocean boat, so they got to be ocean fishing rods.
I mean, yeah, it's just you gotta be. Fishing's weird.
We just
It-
thought.
Yeah,
Zeke just sucks at fishing.
Yeah.
you both kind of like. I mean, we
Make
got
good fishing stats.
I'm from
two,
the
two of-
desert.
two of the worst possible people to probably attempt fishing have probably like done so because they like haven't even like.
First time seeing a fishing rod, by the way.
Yeah, and you live in a
First time
desert,
seeing
and it's
the
first
ocean.
time seeing a fishing
Damn,
rod,
yeah.
and just learning what fishing is. So it's like
The only one here that could probably reliably fish is her.
probably she's, and that's just because if something bites, just yank as hard as you can and pull up half the ocean.
Just grabs the line.
Yeah.
She
What are you guys
just
doing?
hangs off the side of the boat and fucking.
Yeah, and anything else after
I
that
literally
disastrous
thought
fishing
about
attempt.
giving her the like thing of like, oh, she can catfish fish. Don't you lately just
Yeah.
stick her hand into a hole and grab a fish?
Yeah,
What am I
that
doing?
type of fishing just looks
Nothing.
really
Are
dumb.
you
but
still standing
really
on the
fun.
back of the boat?
Works too much.
It looks fun, but like I don't know, man. Like I know catfish really don't have any teeth, but
Or just a stab.
at least I don't think they do,
Yeah.
right?
No, but they have spines.
They have spines, but that's like in their mouth, right? Or is it?
No.
No, they have like
I got.
on their fins. They have little spikes on them.
Well, yeah, I know they have the spines in their fins. I was talking like actual teeth.
No, like teeth is
For the most
No.
part,
The part you're sticking your
you
hand
can
in doesn't
stick
have.
you can stick your hand in like a lot of fish's mouth, and
and be fine.
Most
Where
of
the
the
fuck are
time.
we talking about this?
I don't
Just
know.
catfish, catfish fishing.
All right, yeah,
whatever
but
it was.
I'm-
What are you doing on the boat?
Trying,
No.
vomiting. Potentially
Good
both.
thing.
I honestly have no. I honestly gave no thought to what he was doing after he woke up and just randomly found a blanket on him.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
slept on the deck.
Oh, that's right. You slept
Yeah.
on the- yeah.
That's literally where our door was left. And
Oh
he,
right.
And he
yeah.
just woke up with a blanket on. I was like, what? Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. I guess he's just not trying to. He's trying not to throw up.
Poor Ardor, man. It's almost over.
We'll go ask the captain how long until we're at
Food.
the city.
What
Fair
what does the
winds.
chef
About
think of
evening.
you like
Oh.
doing his job?
About evening.
I think last time we talked about this chef, he was like pretty okay with it. Just like, oh yeah.
I
there's
mean,
someone
he's
helping
like,
me.
hell yeah! If somebody wants to like help me here, that's great.
Yeah.
Mm.
Guy was just like, I'm not the work, but I still get paid.
Fuck yeah, dude. Getting paid for the trip and all.
You guys are getting paid.
You guys are getting paid.
You guys got paid last time?
Yo, Sharoos. Why you just been like standing on the back of the boat?
Not much else for me to do.
You can come spend time with us.
Have you tried fishing?
No.
Would you like to?
Would you like?
You want to participate with the group? Engage in group activities?
I'm going to bed.
Oh, we're gonna-
Oh,
He can-
if somebody shouldn't fish, it's him.
Checking his do I care score.
It's like the videos of the dude with like the pointer hand
Oh.
on like the cliffs. Just
He could hold two fishing rods.
Those are really funny.
those are pretty
He's got
funny,
it.
dude.
The funniest part of those videos though is the
I
fact
mean,
that
so
he's
do
like
you.
literally hitting
No, I
his
thought
mouth
you
with
know.
the pointer
You
finger.
can tell there's some
Yeah,
repressed anger there. That was done like
I
moments
knew
after.
someone dumped strength.
Yeah.
I technically dumped strength.
Oh yeah,
The level's
Sharoon
my
was
lowest
like frail.
We all dumped strength except her.
I did not dump strength.
What do you have?
13.
Oh wow.
Why'd you say, "Oh crap" to an athletic?
Oh yeah, you
Like,
dumped.
I'm
You,
not
that's
that
right.
fishing.
You dumped intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
You're
what?
level +1. You're fine.
I'll give it a chance. I'll give it a chance.
Hey.
Hey.
Pat him on the back. He's trying fishing.
Oh, okay. You got something?
Hey.
Oh.
Athletics check, please.
He's doing it.
We're not even gonna help. This is all you.
16.
He's doing it.
You see that it's a little smaller or a
He's
little
got 4 arms.
like it's rough. It's a little rough, but like eventually you, just one last pull, you kind of fall back, step back a little bit, and you pull out a smaller fish, about like this long.
Small.
That is a
Oh,
small
big
fish.
Well, I guess small
For the ocean.
Small for the ocean.
Yo, what the heck?
Hey.
That's not that hard.
Damn.
We invite him in to
We invite
join
him.
us,
Hey,
and
let him have it. Let him have
he
it.
derides
It's
us.
okay. It's okay. He's from the sea.
The astral sea.
Yeah, it's like water, ain't it?
It's the same thing to me. Good job.
Thanks.
Let's eat it.
Yeah.
Sure.
What?
No, wait.
Constitution saving throw. please?
I don't know how. Yeah, actually, really,
You,
Half
people
of
eat
it
raw
depends.
fish all the time.
half of it depends on what kind of fish
Yeah.
it is, and half of it is.
Is it sashimi grade?
It's nothing special. It's not like a special kind of fish. It's just a like basic ocean fish. Nothing rare. Some shit.
Bream.
Yeah, whatever a common fish is, I don't really
I don't know.
know.
In the ocean, I don't know. I don't.
It really
remember
depends
fish.
on which
Yeah.
ocean you're in as well.
Yeah.
Because temperature does a lot. too.
temperature. It's not a
Yeah.
cold. It's probably more of a
Let's just call it a fish and leave it there.
It's a
Who
fish.
cares?
Immediate temperament.
yeah, it's yeah.
Tastes
Temperate
fishy.
Wait, did you just eat that?
You just take a massive bite out of it.
I think we were supposed to cook it first.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't care.
If you want to,
Well, you already bit it, so it's okay.
you
You
can
can
still
just
be,
finish
it'd
it.
still be cooked.
Nah, it's okay. It's yours.
Yeah. Do you feel better for joining us?
Just a little bit.
Wow.
See, that's a win. That's a win in my book.
That's a win, definitely. Wow. I think this brought us closer. Hello?
Is this thing on?
This always happens. This always happens.
I'm gonna go walk back to my end of the ship.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Fish in hand, just
Do you still want to
You
fish?
get a couple of odd looks.
I got
The
nothing else
crew
to
as you
do.
go by, but none of them stop you.
It's like a watermelon.
You get the feeling that if you looked more like a human, they probably would have said, "You know, you're not supposed to eat that, right?" But then they're like,
built different.
"He's literally, quite literally built different.
Yeah.
Not in like the I'm just that guy kind of way. He's literally built different.
Literally, it's like North.
He's literally assembled in a different fashion."
Yo, shut up, bro.
Okay,
Okay.
acquaintance.
You can't hurt my feelings.
I
They do
absolutely.
it enough.
Canonically makes your coat raggedy.
So happens that there's a big wave coming, and you're like the only one on the deck. And no, thank you. Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do next time I'm playing a character and something bad happens. No, thank you. Thanks, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Where's my Uno reverse?
Bless you.
Okay.
Bless.
Yeah, we just waste the day away fishing. Bless you.
You do so in a particularly unsuccessful fashion, except for Shrews, who got a fish.
He's just preying on our downfall.
He really is.
You are.
Oh,
It's okay.
I mean,
I never went to get a new fishing rod, by the way.
You're just casting the open line.
Yeah.
all right.
That boy ain't right.
That boy ain't right.
Eventually, you do hear the around evening when Cap said you hear the bell at the top of the crow's nest chime. As who is on top, or who is above deck right now? I'm assuming you are, maybe you, probably you.
Yeah.
Although I'll be kind of
He's got to be able to
Off to the
throw up.
side.
yeah.
Unless they want to give me a
And
bucket.
if you're right downstairs still
I'm
cooking,
cooking.
yeah, you do kind of hear the bell, but like it's faint. Anyone who's above deck could look forward or look to the front of the ship and see a very large city
Mm.
with waves of ships currently docked and others departing, all that kind of stuff.
Sweet.
Sweet. This
Get
must be Loam.
Man, get me off this fucking boat.
That's the part where I would have pulled up the Loam map if I wasn't incapacitated for like a week.
Well, whatever.
So we'll have to use theater of the mind until we actually like stay here for a long time.
Okay.
Guys, let's stay here for a long time.
Let's stay here for a long time right now.
Yeah, we were told there were vampires in Loam.
It could mean anything.
Was it vampires in Loam or vampires on the continent?
We were told there were vampires in
I
Loam.
think it was.
Well, I mean, both is true, potentially.
Who wants to become a vampire? I do.
I don't want to think about that mosquito looking ass.
Wow.
That's racist.
Nothing changes. I just get a proboscis.
Yeah.
I thought you had one already.
No,
No?
Nah, you got
I think
mandibles.
so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mandibles. Kind of ish.
Yeah, just one morning, just
Like a butter.
Crazy.
Like one of those really long ones, like a butterfly. Oh, ooh.
What's our external left?
I don't want to think about that actually. Now that I'm like saying it, I really don't want to think about
Can you
that.
imagine if he metamorphizes its
He
wings?
He gets-
Crazy.
Goes into a cocoon for a few days.
Yeah.
Become a Mothman.
Become ungovernable.
Evolve into Metapod and then
Yep.
Beedrill. The Butterfree, whichever fucking one it is.
It's one of those.
Butterfree.
Kakuda is Pedro.
The upside is anyway when he does like break out of the cocoon, pretty cool. Downside is, you kind of have to roll him around for the next however long because he has no legs or arms or mouth.
Our buddy's just a
He doesn't
liquid
need a mouth,
inside
he
this
can-
thing.
He's just a
We'll just
Shell.
shove him in the
Yeah.
local inn
Yeah.
and wait.
local in and say it's a new like artifact or something.
Yeah, no. He doesn't need a mouth because he just communicates telepathically.
Could you imagine
Well, I
how
could say
haunting
that.
that is? You go to like clean someone's
Well,
room
Metapod
at, like,
still
a
has
hotel,
eyes.
You open it up and it's a giant fucking cocoon in the corner.
Is that supposed to be there?
I'd be horrified. I'd be like,
Yeah,
I
because
quit.
like sure it looks like a
Eldritch horror is
cocoon, but it
beyond
could
your
also be an egg.
comprehension.
Like could also be a lot of eggs and like a spider thing, which is like not pleasant to think about at all.
I mean, I could just light it on fire at that point.
Yeah.
How long does it take us to get to that city?
Till the end of the night.
It was about evening, so you guys would probably be pulling in within the next couple minutes. So as
That's a big city.
That's a darn large city, dude.
Have I seen bigger?
Loam is definitely bigger than the Mazura's Ruby, but Mazura's Ruby is more compact, if that makes sense. Loam's a lot more spread out.
Gotcha.
Have I seen bigger?
I wasn't thinking about odds for this earlier.
This is just a competition of who's seen the biggest
Wait.
city now.
Have I seen?
I'd say they're roughly similar.
Mhm.
What? What'd you go?
But nothing.
Anyway, after a lot of yelling about where they're going to be docking and a lot of just chaos overall, it seems like this place gets a lot of traffic and yeah, it can be a bit of a nightmare to manage. But eventually, you do feel the ship kind of, like soft thud to a stop next to a port, and you guys are free to go.
First one off.
I say bye to all the crew first before I get off.
They
Like everybody
it.
separately.
Okay, you
Yeah.
do so. It takes a little bit, but you're probably going to be the last one off because of that, unless somebody else is taking their time.
Hey, Ender, do you want to get the cart?
I forgot we brought. Yeah, I'll get the
Cool,
card.
thanks.
It's just some horses somewhere.
Yeah.
I forgot we brought the.
They're
whole
probably
card.
just sleeping.
Yeah, you brought the cart, and I mean, there are horses there. It's just kind of,
There's horses in the back.
they do kind of like, they just blink. Like,
I can't believe they let us bring our horses on this boat. That was really cool.
I feel bad for them.
Didn't it cost like an arm and a leg? No pun
it cost
intended.
a couple of gold to bring the horses in the cart on.
How much did it cost? me?
Macro aggression.
Do horses get seasick?
Ours don't. Ours are better.
Not really. I mean, they looked a little uneasy, but it's hard to tell if that's because they were actually sick or it's because they were on a boat.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'll unpack the cart and get it down for us.
Okay. So he's got cart covered. You're already just.
I'm just,
happy
I'm
on
just
land.
like on the dock on all
happy you're
fours.
on.
Just nah.
You-
nah.
Contrary to what you might believe, you get 0 like strange looks.
Yeah.
Apparently, this is not an uncommon thing.
There's a reason I'm an Earth Genasi, not a Water Genasi.
I'm just walking off the
Just
boat.
walking off. You two are getting the cart, right? A couple of the sailors help you. With
I'm
the
not
cart.
getting. I'm not getting the cart.
Oh, you're not?
I'm
No,
not.
he said go get it for me.
I didn't say go get it for me. I said, "Hey, Ender, you're getting the cart, right?" And then you said yes, and I said, "Great," and I left.
And you dipped.
Those are the same words.
Well, I
No.
mean, it's just you. A couple of the crew
made
do
it seem
help
like
you
it was your
because,
idea.
it's bringing a cart down a slope is not easy.
Thanks, guys.
They kind of give you a wave as they start unloading other things and
Here's
unloading.
a tip for you.
Did you give him one of the copper?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
2 copper.
Don't spend it all in one place.
I got you this, Alan.
I don't think that's
One answer.
possible.
It's a
Not
little
to spend it
mean.
all in one place. But,
Good
I mean,
comment.
the guy looks at you as you hand him the coin. He's like, "You sure? Like, you seem like
You need it more.
I've got a job. I've got a steady income.
I have a job too. I gotta go to help my friend do something. And my other job is to get this cart, so I'm okay.
Like contract work?
No, I'm not a contractor.
That's not
Take it easy.
it, but that
It's an easy partner.
Take it easy.
Two NPCs having a dialogue.
yeah, like literally, like one. I'm playing the NPC, and I felt like he was the NPC. Like, I don't get it.
Guys,
How
I
do
got
you
the
how do you
cart for
manage
us.
this? Yeah.
Okay.
Great job.
Are you guys gonna get in or?
Yeah.
I don't even know where we're going yet.
I don't either.
You'll probably find it in.
Oh yeah, we probably should.
I've been
Coruna,
cooking
you've
this
been
whole
here
time.
before.
I have a goddamn pie in my hands. I've been cooking this whole time.
Cool. Curuna's like, I didn't even know we were at land.
She's like, she comes up on the deck. She's like,
Oh, we're
okay. She's like, okay, I guess I'm home. She comes waddling off. Pie
We're all
still
like
in
off the
hand.
boat, like, we're over here.
yeah. Everyone's
Like,
waving at
Bring
you.
the
Or
pie.
Coruna.
Comes over, hands the pie. She's like, I made this.
Oh sweet. Thanks so much.
I made apple last time, so this time it's gonna be blueberry pie.
Cool.
So, if I'm remembering the layout correctly, you guys would notice that there are kind of almost two sides to the port. There's like one where you notice there's a lot more cargo being unloaded, which is the side that is opposite to you guys, and this one seems to be more like what they call. I forget the word.
Commercial.
Commercial.
Passengers.
Passenger, but whatever, that kind of ship, that kind of port. So you guys make your way through the city.
Yeah, I mean,
As you kind of make your way off the dock, it's a pretty long dock, but it's this big city. As you kind of make your way off the dock, people making their way for the cart and the horses coming through. You do notice that there's a lot of the buildings here almost have a theme of sorts. Like most of the tiling and stuff as you get closer to the actual area with like stable ground and houses rather than water. Is a kind of like a purplish hue,
We love regional architecture.
we do.
and you kind of just taking a passing glance around, looking at the other side. The other side has a lot more vibrant colors of like golden, different kind of not like actual gold, but like yellowish and brighter colors.
Sweet. I love purple.
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 Marble.
So I don't really know where to go. I've never been here.
We can do whatever we want.
I'm pretty sure only one of us has been here.
Do you want to drive the cart then? You know the way
Yeah,
around.
she'll come up and drive the cart.
You've been to Loam a couple times. It's a big place, definitely bigger than your home, but you managed to get around decent enough. Unfortunately, because of the cart, you really can't take the canal system that they have set up.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can make your way through the city easy enough. You start off at the
That sounds like
resident
it costs
or
money.
Yeah.
what's it called? Commercial district, market district, up towards the top of the city, eventually making your way through.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you don't run into any issues. I remember you saying you wanted to find a inn for the night. Does that like the
Oh, it is
common
nighttime.
consensus? It's closer to night. It's late evening.
Probably smart.
Yeah, we should get an in for the night. Maybe one that's kind of lower end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can. There's no shortage of those. Like,
I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of poor right now.
You could
I'm rich in friendship and love.
literally just tie a blindfold, throw a dart on a map, and you'd find like an inn no matter where it goes, basically.
Money.
So, what are you looking for? Are you looking for like dirt cheap, or are you looking for like somewhat okay?
It's not up to me. I don't have money.
Yeah, that depends if I'm paying for myself or not.
What are you saying?
Looking for semi okay.
Yeah.
Are you poor?
No, we're the only two here with okay money. Good money.
I don't think I spent a single like
No.
dime.
Charus doesn't have like worldly wants.
Except for a wand of magic missiles.
Charus wants Charus wants vengeance and magic items.
Yeah, and that meteor.
And the
And
meteor.
that
And that
meteor.
meteor.
3 things.
So, eventually, you do find a decent place to stay. Kind of like one of the less shadier looking places. It's like, all right, this will work. Then you pull the cart in. You go on in.
What's it called?
Important.
It's very important. What you come up right now defines how we jokingly describe it.
Come on,
The Quackin.
are we doing over?
No,
DMing 101. If you introduce a new city, you gotta have at least one in name prepared.
I'm thinking. Give me a moment.
I just always put the weirdest and most random names on mine.
Yeah, you just need a name.
I literally made a spa that was called the Bubbling Orange.
Trying to remember the layout of the city actually, because that would determine the name. Yeah. So it would be there.
We can't continue until there's a name.
No, we absolutely
This is
can.
extremely
If you
pertinent
guys want to walk
information.
in while I think of the name, you most certainly.
I walk in
can.
and ask the bartender the name of the inn.
I'm gonna kill you.
Hello, sir. What's this tavern name?
I couldn't help but notice that there was not
Go look at
a-
the sign. Can't you read?
I couldn't help
It's
but
a-
notice if there
What
was
does it say?
It's a bit dark out.
You seem to be having trouble reading.
I don't have dark vision. What's it say?
He's dealing with an actual excuse.
Guys, I can't read this sign. Can one of you go inside and ask the bartender what it says?
Of course.
I already did. He told me to look at the
You
sign.
know what? I'll take that. The tavern's called the Midnight Hour.
Okay.
I like it.
I'm like thinking, that works.
And to write it down.
Is this a purple or a yellow
Eternalizing.
building?
Purple.
Purple.
Burble.
Burble.
Well, not just purple. Like there's darker blues mixed in with it too.
Purple.
Purple.
Now, what is the race of the bartender? I need all the information. I need to know exactly what I'm seeing.
Dwarven man.
Sweet. That's how you know it's a good inn.
I feel
Dwarven ale. Dwarven stout. Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
I feel matched in stature.
How much would a room run us, perhaps?
Night. How long you stay?
A
Just-
night.
probably
Just
just a night.
the night.
Room for a night would be half gold. So 5 silver.
Christ.
Half of gold.
How many beds in a room?
There goes half my money.
There goes
I
a
hand him a
quarter.
gold.
There goes a
God.
quarter. Yeah, there goes a quarter of my
I'll
money.
give you change.
Rocking a big 9 silver. To my
And
name.
how many is it per room?
Yeah, I'm sorry that now. I mean, there are if you want to there are 2 beds to a room, but if you want to have your own, you can, or if you want to share, it's up to you.
We should share.
We should share. Does anybody have like a blanket or
Like, I would-
something?
I
that
would
you
love
take to the
some-
floor.
I'm sure we'd all love some space apart right now. But financially, I think we should share.
I think we should just get one room.
I don't need a room of my own.
No, that's true.
We're just gonna stand in the corner.
Let's all stay in the same room, guys.
Why
No.
do you get 2 rooms?
Well, 3 of us need sleep, so and there's only 2 beds.
we should
Okay,
get 2
you can-
rooms.
You guys can just share a bed.
I ain't that close.
Is that weird?
Yes.
What would you know?
The 2
He,
stuff.
yeah, he he just had a cup corner.
That sounded mean, but like I didn't want it to be. I'm gonna.
We can get 2 rooms.
Get 2 rooms. I already bought a room, so
Yeah. I'm gonna pay for the other one.
Sweet.
So who's sharing a
There's
room?
steps down the
Which,
stairs.
which room is Charu's getting the corner in?
Not his.
I'm gonna say there's only one option for Sharus.
Yeah.
Alright, so these
Second
two are
question.
definitely
Second
He's gonna-
question: who gets stuck with Enderu?
Yo!
What do you mean? What the heck was that? You scream all night.
That's
Yeah.
just mean, guys.
She's
That
gonna
is
hand him a
what I was
gold.
saying, too.
I have a good idea. How about you,
Let's split it.
me,
Give it
No.
and Hardware share a room
No,
like old times?
no.
What do you mean old times?
I think that's what happened the night
We've
that
never shared a room.
that happened.
Yeah, but we shared a room, but didn't sleep in it.
You guys barged into my room.
Well, there
Okay,
was
you
also
shared
that
it with
time
us.
they were
Thank you.
supposed to share a room. The room made it weird. He left.
Listen, guys.
That might have been that night.
It was.
That was that night. That was the night you were
All
holding
of that
up.
happened.
All
Yeah.
of that happened that
That
night.
was so
I'm gonna
Rue
go
was,
to
Rue was making gay comments, so Ardo was like, I'm fucking
Accidentally.
out.
It was an accident.
Was it an accident?
I'm gonna go stake my claim on a bed before anyone else gets to it.
Good idea.
Just somebody tell me where to go, please.
God, you are just such a lost
You can come
child.
with me.
Yay.
And so they're in a room.
Me and Zeke are in a room.
I
You're coming with us.
don't know.
All
I'll
right.
be in the
Zeke.
corner.
Zeke, have my room key.
Thanks.
I just paid for a room. I'm like,
So you have 2 rooms paid for now.
Yeah.
If you're gonna
Yep.
do the sleeping plan, don't buy another.
Yeah, you 2 are in a room, and us 3 are in a room.
That works.
All right.
alright.
Since you
I think that's the only way it'll work.
it's not the only way. It's like Ardo will tolerate him,
Yo, I'm right here.
but you took the bullet, so Ardor won't say
You're
anything.
not gonna speak up. Like,
Yeah.
that's it'd be crazy to.
He's not gonna be valiantly sacrificing himself.
There ain't no sacrifices to be made here except by you. Anyway, for the if you notice
Uncut.
if you notice the abrupt jump cut, that's because Jake's dad came down and we had a fun conversation
fashion
about
above.
fashion. Yes,
So you had to know if your shirt was pink or red.
it was.
I thought it was white.
I mean, it's white.
No,
with
there
pink
was
undertones.
one line of white on each tile. So
White.
I
with
thought it
pink
was a
undertones.
white shirt with red lines.
No,
We're
but he,
still talking.
he came down asking if it was red. I'm like, it definitely ain't red.
I'm not ready.
No.
But yeah, I'll join Zeke and Charuz in our room.
Okay.
I'll room with you guys next time.
We have to share the burden.
Okay.
All right,
Share the burden.
all right. Who has who
I
was
watched
Rue
it
tonight?
last night.
Me. Ah.
It's like a,
One day I'll
We all
be dead.
dress
You'll
strong.
miss me. Wait, that was dark.
Did you say that? Damn.
It's gonna be Zeke or Ardor that goes first.
Oh, it'll be him. Yeah, he'll
Yeah,
die first. Yeah,
it'll be
yeah.
me.
He'll be dead first.
It should be me, but
I have
he's
confidence
just so
in Shia.
unlucky.
You're just not. Arnold's just not very lucky.
He's constantly in
Yeah.
in the wrong place at the wrong
And
time.
somehow he's on the
Yeah.
crossfire all the
Yeah.
time.
You actually for most fights you have been like coincidentally the worst.
Yeah, he
spot
got
on the spot.
trampled when it wasn't even on him.
Mhm.
Twice.
yeah, because everyone stood opposite ends.
Yeah, everyone stood in front
And
of him.
Ardor is just like,
Fucking-
Wait.
where'd everyone go?
Yeah,
Oh, they're behind me. Oh, I'm tanking now. Okay.
Yeah, me, the tank, with my 34 health.
And I tried to come over to help you, and you just get run over.
It was pretty funny. Stop! He's alright.
He's already dead.
Anyway,
I
Alright,
legitimately
nighttime
thought
activities.
Ardor was going to die in that fight.
what the tree one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
President, if I'm lying, let me get squashed by a flying
Tree!
and live.
Yo, Charuz, would you like to lay in the bed?
It does not matter to me.
Okay.
I'm lying in a bed.
Like, if you wanted it, you could have it, but if you don't care, then I would like to take it.
Okay.
So you can lay in it with me if you want.
No.
Keeps trying.
Why do you keep trying? No, someone needs to explain to him
Yo,
why
stay
that's
over there.
I'll just climb onto like the ceiling. I'll just be up here.
Frozen in the corner of the room
That
next to
crazy.
Spider-Man. Like,
Staying away from you.
Let your boyfriend make that for you?
Bro's in the optimal cut corner.
Yeah, bro, you got like a bird's eye
No one
view.
ever looked
Yeah.
up.
No one never looks up.
Yo, what'd you guys think of that boat ride?
It was
it was boring.
Yeah.
It was a boat ride.
That keg is gone.
Oh, the keg.
That's so gone.
The keg. That was the last
No,
bit of your
it's a
money.
gift. It was a gift to the sailors.
That was the last bit of your
That's
money.
right. It was a
I
gift.
will say.
Yeah, but you hit it.
Oh, I did spend money on it.
You hit it amongst
I
all the
will
goods.
say that if you like,
They'll find
if
it.
It's a gift for the next person that finds it at this
It's
point.
already gone.
They
it's
just
already gone.
they probably
It's
just
gone.
unloaded
You
it
don't-
and we're like, why is there an extra barrel?
They're gonna like squish it and
Like,
notice there's like
open
something
it.
missing.
You're like,
Yeah.
This is medium quality.
this is a
Yeah, that,
acceptable
I-
quality.
Okay.
if it's already, if you want it to be gone,
It's
you
gone.
can.
It's
But
gone.
I'll.
It's
Okay.
gone.
Okay.
I think it's funnier that it's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the last bit of your money.
I got 2 gold and -5 copper to my name.
Oh yeah.
Bro, just
He owes me copper.
pay up the copper.
I don't have it.
Wait, do
Just
you
go
need
ask the
some?
bartender to
No.
like split or something.
I have it canonized that he will never pay me back.
No.
I'm just now the
Is,
second poorest
is he
person.
just gonna keep asking over and over, and
Zeke-
that's just gonna get more and more? And
Zeke's one of those guys that like you have to hound
Calm
him
down for the money.
Yes, hound him. To
I'll
get
remind him
money.
at like the randomest time.
Whenever Zeke dies,
They're like,
or
"Ah."
if Zeke dies, whoever
I left
there's gonna
it
be a
in my
random person in
other
the group then here.
One boss.
Yeah. I'm gonna like draw a straw and see who inherits it. Now.
I'm completely unironically the person that needs the most money, but I have like the second least amount of money.
I don't require money at all.
I know. That's why you're holding on to 2 copper.
Yeah.
Anything else anyone wants to do before EP time?
I'm gonna have a ration and some blueberry pie for dinner and go to
Oh
sleep.
yeah, you still got the pup.
She literally
It's
got
a
it.
wonderful day for pie.
I always just think of the Isle of Pie song from Teen Titans Go. That's what I think.
Beyond me, but sure. Anyway,
Light screaming.
how does one lightly scream?
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys deal with that for the night.
No.
Oh, why did I do this to myself?
We're just sleeping
From now on, it's gonna be
Yeah.
like a straw drawing for who gets to like babysit Rue during the night. It's gonna be awful.
I can't wait.
What do you mean?
Till we work him through his trauma and he stops screaming.
Or he screams.
That's not gonna happen.
That's
for,
gonna be in like 40 sessions.
Session 61.
It might be even longer, even. Like, it's gonna be a while before we even
We
touch
could just
anything.
rush
with
to the
that.
Eurovian Empire right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's such a good idea.
I don't know if we have the funds for a boat ride
No,
to get to.
It would
we steal a boat.
It would be the boat ride over to the port city
Actually, yes.
in Raskalan, which is the desert region he's from. You would go through like the Badlands area and eventually have to cross just the span of desert
No, we'll just get a boat and we'll
until
go that
you
way.
reach the
Yeah.
until you
Go
reach
around the
dead
world
zone,
the other
At
way.
which point you're probably going to be stopped by the border
We go around the
because
world.
we
like
don't have
that.
substantial
We just go
business in
off
the
that.
Empire. And they're going to tell you to get the fuck out.
We'll be like Christopher Columbus. We'll just keep going that way.
Oh no,
I
we're
read
gonna
it in a
have
book.
to smuggle
There's a weird
ourselves back into
phenomenon
the
when you go out of the
Empire.
borders up.
If you had this
As
as of right now, if you wanted to get in, you'd probably have to find a way to sneak in.
That's when the Kraken attacks you.
It's like
I have no interest in going back. Right.
Can I just show my ID?
And be immediately killed on spot.
They'll be like, they're like,
That's true.
they'll be like,
There's probably some wanted posters.
they'll be like, oh yeah.
Ardor,
Let me
come
look at
here. Come into this waiting
Let
room.
me just check
now,
our
please,
database.
faithful.
Warrant.
Presses a button over the
That's,
alarm.
that's if the government wants my research to become known to the public.
Yeah, they'll just snipe you on spot.
Sleep time.
50-50.
Long shoe.
Honk shoe with a light dapple of screaming.
No, help me, please.
You're so stupid.
We're gonna find out that there's like a super deep, dark meaning behind these high terrors, and maybe feel bad.
I wasn't expecting that.
Good.
Hey, here's the
Stay on your toes.
The worst part about half the group here getting over a fucking cold is that if we laugh, we just start coughing.
Yeah.
I've got cough drops. I was double packing these. I had one on one
Anyway,
in each side.
Upper, lower decking.
Yeah.
day comes around. No one has any unfortunate nightmares of unknown origin. All the nightmares are of known origin. So,
Yeah.
it's morning.
Oh my god, 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh yeah, you're actually
I
sleeping.
thought you were. I thought
Actually-
you were about to say 1 level up.
No.
No, God.
I'm actually just like, holy fuck.
Imagine if I
A
gave you
bed.
like 5 for just sleeping,
A bed and I actually want to sleep in it.
Yeah.
and you don't want to
Not a hammock
die
on
and
a
throw
boat.
yourself overboard
Yeah.
because it just feels awful. But yeah,
With a floor.
Out of game, I think I've had like the best night of sleep that I've had like
Really?
in a while.
I haven't gone to bed before 11 once in the last week.
I've been
Neither have
enjoying
I.
the weather
That's
where I
I fell
can
asleep
cover
at 7,
myself in like
woke
6
up at 2 in the
blankets.
morning.
AM? Oh, PM.
Hide.
PM and then
Great.
AM. Woke
Oh
up
my
at 2 in the
God.
morning. I was like, I feel great.
Dude, this is a raccoon.
Yeah, you're raccoon for sure.
It's like one of those like sleep chart things where it's like the hours of various pictures of like just state of just
Yeah.
awfulness on them, and one like the 2-hour one's like
Yeah.
it's like that's all you need, and then there's like 7 hours which is like you're just dead.
Of Ender is screaming.
7 hours of endless stream.
Ah,
It's good ASMR.
That's the... no, I won't say.
It's a white
ASMR screaming.
1
That's what
hour
the
of
S
bruised
stands
traumatic
for.
nightmare screaming.
Atmosphere screaming.
An hour of silence interrupted by Rue's traumatic screaming.
That's just Zeke's night.
That would that would be so funny.
It's like a white noise when she makes it. It's just
I'm gonna
screaming.
pick up my piece of pie that I didn't eat last night and eat it stale for breakfast.
A little stale. But yeah,
Pie for brekkies, though. I'm gonna do that too.
nothing wasted.
how much is a paid for breakfast?
Not too much. Probably a couple copper.
You're gonna make me split my silver. How much copper?
Like 3. Oh no, you have 2. I wonder where that third one went.
I'm not upset about it.
I feel like it was
He
Just
probably
don't- I'm
needed
just
it.
letting you know what you did. He did not need it. He was a paid worker.
Okay. We're just tipping him. It's called gratuity.
You are so weird.
They have a union that says you're not actually supposed to tip them.
Yeah, they work at shop.
That guy lost his job now because of you.
You work at Lowe's.
I'll get something to eat. Whether it be stale pie or otherwise.
Eggs and ham.
Pie.
Pie.
Yes. Pie.
So
Pie
what are we?
flavored pie.
What are we doing?
You're going to hurt.
Are we all hanging out in the base floor of the inn together, eating breakfast?
Who else?
No, I meant like, yeah, we are. I meant like, what are we? Like, where are we going?
Her town, whatever that is.
Was that Oldridge?
I forget if you told us.
I would love.
I don't know if you told us, but Oldridge was just scratching something in the back of my
I
head.
think I
and said
did end
that
up
was right.
bringing it up at one point.
You did. You said you were from Oldridge, like session 1 or 2.
Yeah,
Sweet.
it was pretty early on.
Does anybody have a map of this continent?
Right here.
I mean, I got no physical
Not
one. I got
either.
this one.
How
We
far
could
is
probably go and find one.
Yeah,
How
if
far
you
is
wanted to find
Oldridge?
a map, you can get one.
If you know.
How far, would I know like almost exactly how far Oldridge is, or would I have like a rough estimate?
I mean, if you've been here, it's probably from Oldridge, I would
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah, because I would think I would only travel alone for like trade.
Loam to Oldridge is like, I want to say like a couple days, like 3 days if you're moving normal.
I'll check it out.
We can knock that out.
Wow, it will take us forever to get there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Holy
Think of all the side quests we'll encounter along the way.
Yeah, I'm
Those
gonna have
weeks
to.
turn into months.
Like, we
I
actually
do
will
this
be
shit
level
for the
5
love
by
of the
the
game.
I'm gonna have
It's
to
not
think.
the
I'm gonna have to
journey.
think of some creative stuff to make it so that it's just not okay. You pass the day, because that's a lot of traveling to do.
Cart fight.
Cart
No.
We're jousting in the middle of the woods.
This will be when we encounter our.
Somebody else will get their uncle.
Yeah, someone will get to. Someone else will get their.
We'll have time for everybody to get their uncle.
This will be when we encounter the bandits for the first time that always just keep reappearing.
Yeah, like Team Rocket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we just kick the shit out of them each time.
The reoccurring raiding bandits that always have an orb with them,
Yeah.
and they're just our main source of orbs.
Coruna,
They're
I
like-
would
they're like
love to go
collectibles.
see where you're from.
To 100% the game, you
I
gotta
mean,
find every
I
bandit.
wouldn't mind checking up on most of them older folks I used to help and take care of. I hope most of them live through the year.
Most of the older.
That's why they call it Oldridge.
love
Do you
old
live in
people.
in a retirement?
Nah,
It's called Oldridge. It's just a retirement community.
old people though.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, it's just they're, older people have kids, they all stay in the same place, so normally I would help if the kids moved away, because they most of the time go to bigger cities like Loam, so easier helping them than it is traveling all the way alone, trying to make something of it.
That's true.
Fair.
It's like those cities in Italy.
Loam was partially inspired by Venice.
Ah.
Canals. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Terrible.
secret. If you say any city is a canal, you're like, ah,
Venice.
Yeah.
Verbal.
The work in progress map is pretty good so far, but like half of it's not done. So I'll try and get that done maybe next session, so I can show what you guys saw.
Well, you can drive the cart if you know how to get there.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Anyone need to get anything while we're here?
I don't have the money to buy anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
No one wants to buy anything, you can just
This was
It's straight
originally
onwards.
where I was coming, so
Oh, why?
We're here for anything specific?
seeing the sights.
It's taking a vacation to
She
Italy.
looks at you, says nothing, and just
Are there any price tagged evocation
nothing you
related?
could afford.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Instant,
I know.
you're poor.
I don't even want to entertain the thought of walking into a magic shop, which I would have to name,
Yeah.
and then looking at stuff you can't afford and saying, I can't afford this, and walking out.
Let's just steal it.
Dude, thank God I don't have a Nebula in this group, dude. The law
Or any
enforcement.
cat. Or
The
any
law
caster.
enforcement here would be. Oh my God.
These two want to steal. Given the chance, they will.
These two?
I stole from an empty
Oh, I was
store.
gonna say, what the hell?
No, you didn't steal from an empty store. You grave robbed.
you stole from a
There was
murder
no,
scene.
there weren't any dead people in there.
His was like
There was
okay,
enough blood.
There was blood, but there weren't any bodies.
Somebody
His I
died
could
there.
kind of
but
understand.
the body
no
wasn't
one's using
there.
it anymore. You know?
It's not a
Might as well
fucking
take it out.
grave.
It's your dog.
It's not a grave unless there's bodies there.
They might be under the
Stealing
table.
from a dead person.
Give me a split.
Are you looking it up if it's grave robbing? If it's from
I'm
a
looking at
murder
the
scene?
definition
Yeah.
of grave robbery.
It's
stealing
probably robbing from a grave.
It's probably robbing
Yeah.
from a grave. If I was
Probably
gonna-
robbing.
I
from
guess
a
it's not
resting
grave
place of a
robbing.
corpse.
But the owner's 100% dead.
Yeah.
That's why I robbed it. He won't notice anything missing.
Let's see what Wikipedia, the most reliable source on Earth, has to say.
True. I just edited the page though.
I edited the
You're
page
wiki
as you were
certified?
looking it up.
Yeah.
I am too. I actually
I'm not.
You really?
I did do it for a class.
Also, none of you guys know I robbed that store, so fuck off.
Grave robbery,
No.
tomb robbing,
Jake
tomb
does.
raiding. Uncovering a grave, tomb, or crypt to steal commodities, you persuade to take
universe
valuable
wars.
artifacts for personal property. Related act
Yeah,
is
okay.
body snatching.
We're driving to Oldridge. We don't care
That
about grave
didn't
robbing.
happen. Okay, yeah.
You know, I think it's important to ask.
Given the chance to commit crime, I will commit crime. Over the table.
Thanks for admitting that. Thank you.
You're under arrest. Anyway,
Over the
you were saying?
in my
Is there anything that like we can do for money? I don't know if there's like
We never asked around.
yeah.
I mean,
You
we
didn't
can
really
stop and look
I
at
mean,
a
we can-
board.
Let's spend a few months and just get a job and just work it.
honestly, yeah, maybe there's like
There'll probably be something in Oldridge.
people will for sure pay us to go like deal with bandits or other such menial
Intrusive
labor that we're
vampires?
good at.
Rough up
Yeah,
the
I don't know. I don't know if we should bog ourselves down.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Loam.
I don't even want to think about how a fight with
I don't
a va-
wanna-
like Orgosian vampire and you guys would go.
Yeah, I don't want to make any what's the word?
I don't know.
Attachments or like commitments. I don't want to make any commitments here, but like some extra coin in our pockets wouldn't hurt.
Just gonna pull up to a notice board, see if there's anything of interest. She can find one.
Let's see here.
She's like, I've been gone for a year. What the hell is happening here?
Oh yeah.
As you
Let's
pull up
grab a
to the-
newspaper,
You pull up to the notice board, and
which we know exists.
you pull up to the notice board, and it's largely advertisements for like openings and job positions and all that, and like other advertisements for just general stores and all that. There are a few things like bounty, I guess, more or less like people asking for help with like problems, but they all are kind of out of the way. One of the ones is Olcombe, which is all the way to the south of the continent.
Oh.
That's a trout.
No.
Oh.
No thanks.
Oh.
And then you see, kind of like scrolling, you see one in, it's actually kind of nearby in Hilford. It's a little bit of a detour, but it's kind of on the road. to
Actually,
go.
it's
Slightly on the way.
Not, it's not quite a
but
detour
wait.
since.
You could go around if
Yeah.
you wanted to.
Is this one of those notices where we would have to return to get paid to Loam?
No.
Oh, it's good to know.
It's a good.
This one specifically?
Let's see what it is. And continuing to read.
Allegedly, there's
Loaded.
been some sort of strange activity in the woods at night. Not sure, no one's really sure what's causing it. Doesn't appear to be normal wildlife. But it's kind of, for lack of a better term, giving the people there bad vibes. So,
vibes.
these
Not
vibes are
rancid.
absolutely rancid.
The vibes are off in Hilford.
Just kids
I do
playing
not-
their loud music at
They
night.
do not vibe with this universe as your head explodes.
Amen.
Well, here's something we could check out.
Yeah.
It's on the way, I think. Is Hilford on the way? I was just making baseless claims.
It's a little bit like down a road, so we're going technically straight and then curving. This one is like you take a little exit off, but we can always come right back, or even
Is it
just traverse
something-
through the plains.
Is
and
it
get
something
right
we
back
can
on the
do
road.
after we go to your village? We go there and then the meteor?
Yeah, that'd probably be perfectly fine. Wouldn't even be much out of the way of really where we're traveling all to, just slightly off the road.
Alright, but what's the reward?
Let's see here.
It's like a pamphlet.
Where's the important bit?
E supplier.
Legendary sword, Black Razor.
Where no one can wield it except her.
And I
So let's give the soul snatching sword to one of the few just straight up good people in the group.
Yeah.
Like, one of the few.
Kind of the only. just
Kind of the
straight up
only,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
The only-
We don't know what's going on with
Yeah.
you.
We don't know if you're good. You're just kind of like a victim.
You are a good person, but there's a
I don't know
lot
if you're
under
morally
the
good. You're
under
seeming really
under the
the
coat.
coat.
There's a lot.
To me,
Yes,
you
there's
know?
something going on under
Something
that
under the
coat.
coat.
Wow, that's, you just seem like a victim. Is crazy.
Ardor's current opinion of you is that you're not quite good in his mind yet, but you're definitely a victim.
He's a vessel for something far worse.
Yeah. You've been assaulted when you got a battery put on your back.
when he fell onto the battery.
I did fall on the battery.
Someone had to
You
make
don't know
fall.
that. You
I
don't know that.
Someone had to
You
make you
actually
fall.
I didn't bring up the battery.
I know that.
I do know that.
Well, like we were fighting the guy underneath.
Oh, I did
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah.
You have a square on your back.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah,
The cube.
The only
The
two that
cube.
the only two that know that Sharouz is also possibly not that good is me and you.
The Sharouz is great to me.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's
He's
only
just a
'cause
guy.
I don't want to say.
told me
I don't want
after.
to say that Sharooz's crash out was
Well, if
reasonable.
I just be
No,
stories
but-
like I need someone to fill
Yeah, I
up.
get it.
No,
Yeah.
no, I
It's a
could.
valid
I
crash out.
completely
valid
understand. If I was in
Well, it
Sharouz's
wasn't
place,
even
I
like
would have done
a-
the exact same
I
thing.
wouldn't even
It's a
qualify
valid
it as a
crash
crash out. He didn't crash out.
He didn't crash out.
He was on the way.
He was actually
was-
pretty
I
level.
don't know. I
headed.
feel like
He was-
maybe
he was-
there's something
he was
that is
swerving.
kind of
I
crashing
swerved
out.
off the
He was
shoulder.
swerving.
He was thinking about it, but he decided, I'm gonna keep driving.
I still kind of wanted you to, honestly.
He took like a
Admit.
5 second. He took a turn on like the freeway 5 seconds before he showed up.
Dude, if he shot you, we all would have heard that.
Everyone would have heard.
But see, it
that.
would have been funny if he
Dude,
misfired and then handed him the
still
gun
think-
like, can
I
you
don't
fix
know
this?
whose side I would
In
have
an alternate universe, the gun malfunctions when he tries to shoot him.
And then he asked him to repair it.
Can you just fix this, man?
Yeah,
Fix it.
I noticed it stopped working earlier today.
I don't think that'd be an excuse because I literally handed it back to you 5 minutes before you tried to shoot me with it.
It was earlier in the day.
Yeah.
Eh,
All right, to Oldridge though.
Oldridge.
Started the journey.
By the way,
The Oldridge
reward
retirement
was,
village.
100 gold.
100 gold reward.
Christ. Split it amongst 5, 20 gold
That
piece.
must, yeah, but 100 gold reward, that must be like a pretty serious problem.
It's the poster itself does say like the reward is that high because there might be risk involved.
Gotcha.
Generally, rewards like that need to be higher so people actually take them.
Yeah.
It's us.
That's
us. We're the risk
taking them,
involved.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just being around us is a risk.
Existing is a risk.
We've wronged nobody.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, you wronged Wayne really bad.
He was the one bullying Wayne.
Wayne didn't count.
I participated a little bit in the bullying. I'm talking about the worker.
Oh, I don't count those. I don't count. I don't count. those.
Backstory stuff doesn't count.
What do you mean?
We've not wronged
guys,
wronged
please
anybody in the
play.
party.
Okay.
As a party, yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys are pretty good. I mean, Wayne was just a outlier. Because
Well,
We haven't
he
been
kind
given-
of like
He deserves it.
no.
Yeah.
We
I
haven't
know
had
that
the
my
chance to
backstory
be
is
back.
directly related to the hardships of 2 party members,
I mean,
and
we all,
potentially
we all
a third.
we all read the prompt before the campaign. We all read the prompt and knew the Eurovians weren't good.
Yeah.
Nothing to say on that. Nothing to say.
Anyway, Oldridge, guys.
Oldridge.
Ooh.
Give it up for Oldridge.
Give it up for day 1 of cart travel after 6 days of boat travel. That was after 12 days of cart travel.
At least you're on land this time.
I gotta find a way to make rather that.
Well, at least we're traveling on a cart, so it should take less time. At
I
least
don't-
you're not on.
I don't have fishing to like
Yeah, we can't
pad the run
Wait,
time
let's
up.
talk to each other.
That went
That
so
went
well.
so well the last time you guys had a
In-
good conversation.
Did you say that in game? In game, I respond because that went so well last time.
Just not even turn around. Just
I don't know if we should talk about that.
Okay. Zeke, what was life like growing up for you?
Rough.
That was. Why am I looking at you?
Why are you looking at me? Look at him.
Would you like to elaborate on that further, maybe?
I mean,
No.
Like, are you missing? Like, do you have a family in Mazdor's Ruby that we're just missing right now? Or you were missing?
I have people, but I didn't really know a family.
Wow, that's really sad. What happened to him?
You have no tact.
You're not here.
I needed to say that.
that's the self-conscious.
I'm done with this conversation.
Oh, dang it. Why does it always happen? My boy. It's my boy.
All right, day 1 of an awkward cart ride.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's mostly silence after that. Just tactical blunder of a conversation.
Soft humming from the front seat. Just-
One thing I will say is Loam is a little, like, just a tad warmer. It's not like, and part of it's because, you know, you're actually in an area where the sun hits the ground. So. Yeah.
Charuz, did you leave a family behind?
You are
You
vile.
might get shot.
I think we've been over this.
I don't think I was there.
As-
No, you-
I've mentioned that most of my family is dead.
I'm pretty sure he has. You are.
Do you want to?
How are you picking?
I'm not sorry.
It's not really a matter of picking the worst people because everyone here really just has like
You
issues.
you can consider us family now. Right, guys?
No.
I throw my broken arm at you. It's just a from Toy Story.
Yeah, he's right here. Oh my god!
Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry to hear about that. Seriously. That's really a shame.
Are you towards like the front of
Charuz
the
is getting off the car. Charuz, where are you going? Yeah, sure. I'm kind of like in the corner of the car like this,
She's gonna
like
like
at the front corner.
slightly lean back through the curtains and be like, did he just call us family?
And then Charuz jumped off the cart.
The owl feathers bring us together, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna go listen
I might kill myself. Above table.
The alpha feather's nice, but I wouldn't.
In Minecraft.
I would say like the closest is like maybe buddies.
We're stuck
but,
together.
I can hear you guys, by the way. Yeah.
I said
Ball cart.
we're
ball
I said
cart.
we're stuck together to the group.
Yeah.
Like,
Precarious situations bring people together, guys.
just slowly leans back through the curtain.
It has not quite brought everyone here together yet, but maybe it will.
Did
You
you
know,
first
now-
actually
now
jump off the
forever.
cart?
No.
So my players will hate each other one day.
Coruna, are we going to meet your family here?
Wow. All right.
This I actually don't know, though.
So I quite don't have
Going down the list of people.
Bam.
family.
Can you give me the paper
The
towels? Or is there a tissue?
people I would have considered it, they're like a traveling group of farmers, so they would never be in one place for very
Oh,
long. But
that's cool.
I wasn't really with them for a long while. I was only with them up until I reached the age to, be on my own.
Oh, wow.
What was the recruitment age for the military?
Probably.
Because I would imagine she was like very young.
Child soldiers are real in this world.
How old are you?
She's like maybe
You
28.
can't ask a woman that, Andrew.
Why? She's got an
She
age.
like doesn't quite know how old she really is. She just kind of guesses.
Oh.
She doesn't.
Well,
know,
if
like,
it's
her
around
birth
there,
parents.
then it would have basically been the day that you think you would have turned 18.
Okay, yeah.
That's pretty much like cut off.
Oh, wow.
So like,
28.
it was.
That's pretty old.
Wow. All right.
She's like. I mean,
Wow.
Bro does not know how to talk to women.
How old are you guys? I think we've been over this, maybe.
Wow, that's.
I think I'm like.
You're old.
I'm like. I'll be honest. I'm kind of in the same boat as her,
Nuh-uh.
but I'm pretty sure I'm like.
9.
9. Wow.
We mature.
9 cosmic
We
cycles.
mature around 5.
Megan's responsible.
Wow. You haven't experienced a lot of life.
No.
Make the most
It
every day.
literally vanished into the ether. Like, it really was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm like
Back
23.
to me.
What about you? Are you like 30?
No.
No, really? You just strike
You're
me.
so old, man. What are you doing here?
Get a job or something. God, don't you have to go to work in the morning?
I
Fucking
just
love
do.
that episode.
How old are you?
27.
27. Oh, okay. So you're like the grandma.
My God.
Wow.
That's like a
I'll
loving.
accept it.
He does cook.
He does go to
Takes care of
I
us.
literally built her to be a mother figure.
What math is going through your head right now? How old do you think she is?
No.
She said she's 28.
You're an
Oh.
elf. Like,
I'm 21.
All right, so you're saying
but you're an
You're a
It's
child.
like a child.
actually, if we fucking aged a year, I could be 28 for all I know.
Oh.
Oh man, I could be 20.
Oh,
Did I
I'd be
already
like
account for
29
that?
then.
I don't see eraser marks. I don't think I can.
But we
No,
didn't. We
actually
don't know
went
for
over-
sure.
We actually went over that. We didn't age physically. Because you asked about like the metal in your face and stuff.
Yeah, and No, I was just curious if it was noticeable over a year.
Yeah.
Apparently not.
Well, wait. So you were with like traveling farmers? That's pretty cool.
It was nice. Been to a couple of different towns along the way, but nothing.
But you weren't related to them?
No, no. They swore they just found me one day wandering some fields and picked me up.
Wow, that's crazy.
Do you remember before the fields?
Nah, I just remember walking through some crop fields. I don't remember what was around me. I just remember kind of almost like waking up and a bunch of people were trying to make sure I was not injured because, wild animals, normal stuff. But that's it. That's all I remember.
Huh.
How many people in the group had an actual childhood?
Technically, me?
She had a good
technically,
one.
me.
It was just
Two.
she doesn't know
I
her
have-
family.
I have a family, and I grew up with a family for a little bit.
I did. You know. Once upon a time.
I'm happy for
Long,
you.
long ago.
I'm not happy.
Well,
Not happy.
I would
End of
imagine that
Not happy.
dead
Drew.
relatives would make you upset. So I can imagine that. Yeah.
Just like the front seat.
Fucking
Like,
social ethics class. This is just bad, man. This is like, yeah. I feel like the way you play Rue is you just think of the worst possible thing you can say to someone and just immediately say it without thinking.
Not the worst, but
It's pretty
could
bad.
be better. Could be better. Hey, where are you
Could
going?
be better.
you scoot to the back of the car.
Hey, where are you going, Sarut? Did I say something?
Wow.
I'm not.
So we won't get to meet anybody's family. That's kind of upsetting.
Mine are alive. I don't
Oh.
do that.
Oh. Wait, but I never actually got to you. Did you have a family? Do you have a family? I mean, I did.
Yeah, well, if they're alive.
Oh, cool.
I had a pretty normal childhood, honestly.
Oh, nice. Oh, maybe we can meet your family sometime.
If they're alive. As I said.
Yeah. Well, let's be hopeful.
Yeah, sure.
Are we talking like North Korea, where like
3 generations of people trapped in a prison because of one generation's misdeeds.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Was that the European Empire?
It's
Feels
pretty
like-
darn close. It's pretty close.
Kind of what it feels like at this point.
Why don't you get arrested and find out?
No.
I'm good.
Like I said,
I
I
don't
don't
get
know if they'll
arrested.
arrest me. They might just shoot me if they know who I am.
They'd probably just shoot you. Or like extract information from you and then shoot you.
They've got like wanted posters hanging out the European Empire of him, but like it's like how his face looked before, and they just kind of like scribbled out the part that got blown up.
Honestly,
Yeah,
Notable
there's
features:
like a
one
little-
arm.
There's like a little X over one of the eyes.
Yeah.
Then one shoulder, they put like a little scribble of like missing.
Missing.
yeah.
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough awkward conversation for one day in the room.
Was it awkward? I was just wondering.
Yes.
You got no subtlety, man.
I'm in the front of the car. You can't see
I'm
where.
just asking. Man, it's getting pretty late.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna slowly pull off to the side.
You found a decent spot. It's a lot easier to find like nice little clearings in Creeth than it was Tales of Crying because the whole continent isn't just forests.
Yeah.
There's like decent plains you can do.
We're probably getting to like the edge of that forest
Yeah.
by the end of the first day, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
definitely.
Maybe a little further, honestly. Oh wait, which edge are you talking about? The top one?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little further than that.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'll go another
Man,
forest.
trees that don't look like they want to kill us.
Yeah.
She literally just lays in
Shocker.
the grass like.
But we're setting up our area. Feed the horses. Day of rations.
Ernesto and Silver.
Yep.
I hate how those are the names I remember.
I'm actually running out of food for these guys.
Yeah, we didn't. I assume we're good on
They can
food.
graze grass.
They can
they're
grade.
good,
Yeah,
yeah.
you don't want to. You want to stop feeding them
Yeah.
rations. Like
That's true.
a
You're
lot of
literally feeding them gourmet, like.
a lot of the grass in the duskwood would have been like mostly dead because of the
What
lack
the-
of sunlight.
what the fuck is
and the
that
other
cat
plants just
food?
choking it out. But like here, it's good.
You're literally feeding them meow mix when they could literally just go out and hunt a rat.
That's what I feed my cats upstairs. That's why he was 30 pounds.
I think
Yeah.
Buddy
Like,
eats
it's
more than
30
just
pounds.
that.
Well, he eats outside the
Yeah.
studies.
Yeah, I mean he's got a buffet outside with the occasional like appetizer in here.
Yeah.
Bro is Garfield.
Yeah.
Bro is literally. Have you tried feeding him lasagna? Probably not a good idea.
He would eat it.
He would eat it. I know he
Nice.
would eat it, but it's probably not like. I don't think any. Depends on what you make it with.
Lasaga.
I don't know if anything in
Lasagna.
lasagna is inherently poisonous to
Lasagna.
cats.
Yeah, but
Probably
I'm just
something in there.
I'm
but
letting the horses
you gotta be careful
graze.
with that stuff.
I'm eating a day of rations and setting my tent up. No, I'm sleeping under the stars tonight.
I mean, it's easy to do. You're in a nice little clearing. Does anyone want to do anything with their night?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
She's
shoot.
just sleeping in the grass.
Okay.
She doesn't move from that
scream.
spot.
You sc- Again? Again?
Yeah.
This is a come.
I don't know if you know this, but it's like a nightly occurrence.
Again?
Yeah.
We noticed.
That's why he got pulled with rocks the one night.
Yeah.
Is anyone keeping watch during the night? Are you
I
taking
might as
shifts?
well.
Or are you easy?
The guy that doesn't
The guy
sleep.
that doesn't sleep.
Yeah, 13. It's a 13.
Man, I hope we get jumped.
Okay.
I don't. The heck is that?
That's supposed to mean.
Alright.
You're kind of just sitting. I don't know where you are exactly. Do you take a tree again, or are you just kind of like sitting next to one?
These
Or you
trees
just-
are safe.
These
Probably.
trees
No giant owls.
I mean, these are like normal sized trees.
No,
so there's
we're
no,
not worried about
anything
being picked up
bigger
like a
as
giant
big as that
cricket.
owl will probably take up most of the tree.
It's
So
just
you
a
can
cricket
assume
being picked up by an owl.
probably
Taking it
safe
away.
if you're good at climbing, which you're perfect at climbing. So you kind
See
of
what
just
he should fear most, the giant rodents.
keep an eye out here and there.
R-O-U-S.
So sound of some kind of like, not the sound necessarily, but the lack of sound kind of comes in. And you notice for a second that things quieted down substantially. You kind of take a look around. You don't see anything wrong, but things like the animals kind of stopped.
I didn't though.
No, he's still screaming.
He doesn't even need
But-
to sleep.
He does a little bit, right? Trancing is still technically sleep.
No, you're fully aware.
Anyway,
Oh,
I just choose to sleep, regardless what's happening.
He wishes to torment us.
Oh, 'cause we're all
Other
agreeing
than
that
that, though,
spread.
it's kind of just odd. Puts you on edge a little bit, but you're not quite sure why. Do you do anything?
Just wait.
As you kind of sit there and wait, it almost comes to a time where you're just like, maybe it's nothing, and then you see what appears to be two just shapes almost. They're moving so fast it's hard to tell what exactly it is. Just going down the road that you guys are traveling on, moving so fast you almost can't like make out what it is. It looks vaguely humanoid, but they just whatever it is just completely runs by the side of your camp without making a sound at all and continues onward towards where you were coming from. As you kind of process that, a minute or two later, the sounds come back. Animals begin chirping again. The crickets. It's all back. As if nothing ever happened.
Charuz is the only one that ever sees these horrible, horrible things.
Fuck.
I'll just be on edge for the rest of the night then.
Nothing else happens.
Just every once in a while, just aiming the gun at our door, laying next to the fire.
Taking practice.
Yeah.
Taking imaginary practice shots is still technically broken.
It's good to have gotten in it right then.
That was a champion
right
fight
there.
there.
Leave it in the past, man.
Your regular sneak attack damage could still almost down me immediately.
Yeah, probably. I mean, like, on a good roll, it's probably like 25, if not more.
My non-crit max would be
37?
Not that much. I don't want to say. I hope.
29.
I'm down.
Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, it almost would.
He rolls with advantage.
It would have downed me last level.
What?
Yeah, but you rolled well on health. Everyone here, I think, rolled well.
1d12 plus 5.
Like their first
Oh,
best
wait,
rolls.
yeah,
5 plus 2,
So
6.
that's pretty good. I like healthy characters. It means I can hit people hard and not feel as bad.
You need to hit her.
Bro,
She's
yeah.
the healthiest.
Oh yeah, I know.
We should do a damage counter, because who's at the top?
I was gonna say.
If you want,
No way, it's you. There's no way you're at the top.
It's not me.
I just
It's
think I
definitely
don't
me.
think it would
Yeah,
be
it's not
you
me.
for
I
the sole
deflected
reason
off.
that, like, after 2 hits, you
I
would
go
down.
down. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a
But
lot
they
of
kind of
effective
have
HP.
mitigation.
He was
so-
literally just sitting there tanking the
Yeah.
fucking
and it was hurting.
It was
tree
hurting.
creature,
It
and it
was
was, but it was
down.
hurting.
Yeah. Anyway, do we wake up?
And for everyone here except for Sharu's, it's a normal night.
Did you actually sleep?
Yeah, sweet. No exhaustion left.
Oh my god, he feels powerful again.
No.
I tried to bring him up, and he doesn't want it. So
Another morning.
Even if he just like patch fixes the arm, I think it just blow up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need a nice fix for that. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Good morning, Andrew.
Who's ready for a great day of travel today?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
ready for some more
Maybe-
awkward questions?
By the way, during the night, I think those vampire things blew down the road and didn't do anything. They just kept going to Loam.
Oh, maybe they're chill.
I have no idea.
They're vampires.
I'm
How,
not
how
about
good
these
could they be?
vampires.
I don't know.
You
I don't like to
actually
judge them
know
until I meet 'em.
somewhat little amount. Well, I don't want to say little. You know an okay amount. Since Coruna's from
Yeah, let's get the lore
like,
dump.
Creeth,
Give me my lore.
I wouldn't say they're chill, but they're not kill on sight, you know? Back during the actually would that have yeah, okay, that would have happened. Back during the Shattered conflict or the Shattered War, the head of the vampire, the previous, like, I guess, ruler of the vampires, was killed by the four heroes that basically saved the Shattered War in Ragosia at the time. This was a more than likely controversial decision, as originally the remnants of Ragosia were seeking the aid of the vampires against the Shattered.
Mm.
However, that obviously did not happen. After the Shattered War concluded, the Kingdom of Creeth, and Loam as a whole, with its acting king, decided that it was better to try and remedy the situation rather than just continue fighting again.
Mm.
So there's a sort of like, we won't mess with you, you won't mess with us thing going on. However, it's very much in favor of the vampires, as that's what the deal that they eventually accepted was, definitely more so favored to them rather than the people of Creeth because of what the heroes did.
Yeah.
So what most likely is happening with what you can just gather from that is, oh, they want something again. And they're going to ask the officials about it, or rather, less ask, more so yet.
Yeah.
That being said, the whole armistice between the vampires and the people of Kreeth is taken very seriously by both sides, as any sort of conflict from one side or the other could start this whole thing over again. And, well, from what you heard, they're pretty damn strong, so you don't really want to mess with them.
But we could take them.
Every single normal vampire. It's just a Strahd stat block.
Anyway, that's what you would know.
We just get a sunblade and give it to Coruna and hope.
Yeah.
I'll just light them all on fire.
Burn down their forest.
Oh,
No shit.
one more thing you would know. After the whole event that involved the killing of the previous lord, almost went down like a martyr situation. That event is the reason why the current day vampires are so capable and strong, with some of the most powerful being able to even walk during the day, while greatly weakened.
Well,
That's it. Lord done.
Yay, exposition.
We like exposition.
we hate vampires.
More like they hate you guys, but
The Daywalkers.
Is it a two-seater up front?
Yeah, it is.
It
yeah,
is?
it is.
I just sit up there, but I don't say anything because I don't want to have another fucking awkward conversation.
You think the front escapes you?
That's how she does it.
I just look over you. I'm like, smart move.
That's
So
how he does it.
Are these vampires like? Do they look like people, or can you like look at a vampire and be like, "That's a vampire"? Asking Coruna, DM, please tell Coruna what to tell me.
I mean, apart from the obvious, such as the fangs and enhanced like physical capabilities, like it would be a little hard to tell, but there's just always a sort of presence about them. It's almost like a innate feeling that you kind of get. Some are able to somewhat suppress it, but it's never fully goes away. Like
Yeah,
like
They
it
just
almost
have
like
they just have an aura.
the skin on the back of your hair on the back of your neck kind of stands up on end, as you can just tell something's just off.
I hope we meet them. Maybe we can make them better. Like us more. Hello?
I would normally suggest just steer clear if we can.
Sounds like we should just leave them alone.
We don't cause any
Alone.
trouble.
I didn't catch that one.
Alone.
Hello.
And alone.
Oh my god, you guys are wrong.
If we don't cause any trouble to them. They won't cause any trouble to us.
Hello?
Alone in Loam is the new episode title. No, it's not.
We're not
That's it,
alone.
I like-
though.
I
We're
like
not
alone.
You're not alone, you have each other.
Yeah, I know. That's my
Our
thought process.
acquaintances.
This absolutely sounds like something I don't want to get involved in.
Well, if that's what the group wants.
Yeah. They can do their own thing.
All right.
It becomes our problem when it becomes our problem.
Good
That's
point.
a good mantra to have.
Good point. Good point. Anybody want to talk about anything? I mean, I'm open to discussion.
I close the curtain.
Secret
Oh,
dances as
man.
we roll.
What about you, Charisse? You want to say anything?
No.
No. Gotcha. Gotcha.
What about you, voice inside my head? Do you want to talk to me?
Well, that's what I do when I'm just sitting here. I'm just internal.
Hey, shadow across the car.
Shadow.
That would be crazy.
Grabs the crown. Hey, Probert. Probert. Probert.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, hey,
Curriculum.
hey.
I know you're in there.
Hey, hey, buddy.
No, I think we're done with the crown for a while.
I hope so.
Should we try and put it on like A bear.
It's just like
That's
the
how you
next-
get a bear god.
Yeah.
Every time we use the crown, another cult springs up.
Yeah.
She's just like, I can't wait to get
about
home.
that, dude. Stop making me think about what would happen if you put it on things. I
I
don't
didn't
like
say
thinking
that.
about
He said
I'm not
that.
talking
I
to you.
said it.
He said it. That's why I'm talking to him.
I said it.
He roped me
I
into
just happened
this.
to look over in your direction. It's
Yeah.
a force of habit. I'm
You know-
sorry.
You know how we can test it with like a really small thing? We just capture a fly and then like put it in the middle of the ground.
Oh. And then the fly grows and just like is another Sharoos. That'd be crazy.
Except I can't speak.
And
We'd have to,
Telepathically or
we'd have to find like a cricket.
Yeah.
To do that.
Instead of like French accent, it's a Spaniard accent.
Well, car travel.
Listen here, Holmes.
Man.
Wow.
She's just
I
thinking
think we just
about
got
getting
canceled.
home.
That's what happened.
Well,
Get
shit.
home.
Cut
Thank
that
you
one
so
out.
much for coming, everybody.
Oops.
Struck down at our peak.
Look, my favorite like restaurant to go to is a Mexican restaurant. All right.
Oh, good.
That's
Yeah,
I don't-
that protects you, I guess.
Yeah, I protect you.
I have plenty of black friends. I love black
That's
people.
exactly what it sounded like. I was like, oh my god. Anyway, travel.
vampires, travel, cart.
Vampires, travel,
Jeez.
mysterious
And my
bounty.
good friend Tiger Woods here today.
Big dog.
We love golf. We love golf.
You're so just
So, Coruna, were you just like
I didn't start
created?
that.
Creative?
Yeah, like, do you have like parents or no?
Bro,
Would
knows a little
assume so, but I wouldn't definitely know if I have any
Were you
still
creative?
around.
Oh, cool.
Technically, we all
Are you
were.
a test tube baby?
Turns out I
You
am a
never
test
know.
tube baby somewhere.
Andrew gives off that vibe.
I was not a test tube baby.
Andrew gives off that vibe.
Well, I'm telling you, you're wrong
How would you know?
because I have parents.
So
Who
there, she's
gave
like,
birth
I'm
to
just
me?
ready to go back
Were you
to
there?
my home.
Yes.
my parents were. My
I don't
parents
think
It all
that
started-
Harvey was
my
around.
bad. When none of them showed up. I love Jason Schmertz. Great character.
She's like, I hope that one chicken's still there.
All started on the day of my birth.
When my parents failed me.
And my parents showed to be there.
Another day.
Another
My family's dead.
awkward conversation.
Good old whatever that.
I miss my
birth
wife,
baby
Andrew.
was.
I miss
forget.
my wife.
Salix. Salix. Good old Salix. Robbie the Frog.
Salix was.
His name.
Salix was. I thought we were all gonna die. Honestly.
What?
I might be biased because that was my backstory, but I think that was the peak.
I don't think there's
I
anything
I
to
mean,
talk
I
about.
was
one of the
the
peak-
Feywilds
I'm
just
trying to
kicked our
think-
asses
I'm trying
more
to
than I
think
thought it
of
would.
something.
Just
Yeah.
Stop. We should just let the day happen.
Any of you tried to catch chickens before?
No,
No.
I've never seen one.
Is it
I've never seen a
harder or
chicken.
easier than catching fish?
Harder.
Oh man.
Oh man, I'm so
Because they can
screwed.
run.
Nah, I'd probably be alright.
It's
You would probably-
difficult
I
to
think I
go
could
up
catch
when
a
only
chicken.
having one arm.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you normally have to pick them up by two arms.
And I should have grabbed
And
him by
like,
the neck.
tuck them under. You
Yeah.
can probably, I can probably hand you one and tuck it under your arm.
Just grabs it. Just, I got one.
I got one.
Oh.
Well, that's what we're having for dinner.
I could catch a chicken.
We'll see when we get
You
there
just
then.
outrunning chicken.
I think I could catch a chicken too.
Wait, I could catch a chicken.
He's like, well, we'll see when we get there then.
Oh, chicken catching episode. Let's go.
That one chase chickens. So we don't have to talk about conversations.
Chasing chickens instead of the past.
Yeah.
Escapism.
It's a hell of a drug.
How'd you get that gun?
Every time I'm about to continue, he just
We had
does
them
something else awkward.
On the ship.
Oh, cool.
It was something that was issued to us.
Cool. Just curious.
Evening.
Silence.
Yeah.
More awkward silence. Ooh, oh, wait.
Nighttime.
How do I ping the map again? Oh,
Yeah.
Isn't it like shift click? Or control click?
Control click.
control
Control face?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just double
yeah, yeah.
double it. Okay.
We're by the little tiny hill.
I'd say let's see.
If you would consult the map.
I'd say you're probably around here.
I wonder if there's
Yeah,
a
right
ridge
next to the little baby
in
hill.
Oldridge.
Yo.
Yeah, you're pretty
What if there's
close.
old people?
So like probably a half a day would travel down to get you there.
In my head, there's so
Like
many
after
old
today.
people there.
But yeah, if that's all the awkward conversations out of the way,
For the day.
about the
I was
night.
like, I got you for 3 more days. 3
more
days
days
of
of
playtime.
You got me for far more than 3 days.
Yeah.
He doesn't know
Yeah.
what's gonna happen in 3 days.
Does
Anyway.
now.
Beat up to the vampire.
That
Anyway.
was mean. That
They
would
might,
just be.
they might mistake him for a vampire.
They might.
That'd be cool.
Lanky long.
Maybe
Yo.
I'll just become a vampire. Like maybe I just will. Oh,
Yeah.
they'll
Good,
bite me.
good luck convincing one of them.
We don't need to convince them. We just need to wait till they
Go.
aren't paying attention.
Whatever that means.
Vampire-
Whatever that means.
Are you thinking of
The
like the
vampire
one they
troll who
feed
lights
the
himself on
blood to the
fire.
person?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Seems practical.
Old vampire
The,
lore.
the vampire thrall who lights himself on fire.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Ugh.
I prefer not to.
Yeah.
Well, day 2. Night 2.
Yeah.
Anybody want to sleep next to me?
You have your horses, bro.
I'm just the more the merrier. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Dude. Yeah, put it away.
What? I'm sorry. What?
Dude looked at me like. He gave me like the little you know
Quit looking
that.
at me with them big old eyes.
Why'd you wait?
That was
Weirdo.
involuntary.
Oh my god. You weirdo. Creep.
I'll take my bowl. I'll climb up a tree.
Okay, you can climb up a tree. You can indeed do that.
I'll hope there's no vampires running here.
There's a
Or
vampire.
Pharrell.
There's a vampire in the tree.
Is the vampire in the room with us right now?
What are we having for dinner?
More than likely, since she was on the ship, it's probably like a fish dish,
Oh,
like a lightly roasted fish.
sweet. This is great.
Nice crafty
You know what that means.
Please add that post.
It's just
Yeah, so
hard
pick one for
mimicking the-
Let's make more work
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah.
We love making our editor work.
Can I have seconds?
Oh yeah. She like hands you another. Like she puts more into your
Banding
bowl.
himself up for the vampires.
Do you say the main character?
It's always him, man. Why is it so easy?
That was like a lean over to Arthur, whisper that.
He chuckles.
It was funny over there, guys.
You.
Thank you. Thank you. That might be the first nice
Not
thing
like
said.
not like you.
You're a funny guy, Andrew.
What you say.
Thank you.
It's like your mannerisms.
No, thanks. Yeah. Thanks. That was really nice of you to say to me.
Your weirdness is funny.
I'm gonna try to take that as nicely as I can. Thank you.
She's just like I'll eat my fish.
Good soup.
Yeah, he asked. I'm trying to be more honest.
She's just like I mean he did ask,
Um,
but
I
get
had
what
an
you're
idea.
saying. He does.
Okay.
I get what you're saying.
I don't like that, but okay.
So I've been reading this alchemical book for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like 40 pages in.
Let me check.
30.
I'm probably around page 45 by now. Out of
Yeah.
471.
Yeah, I forgot I rolled for that.
Yeah.
It's a book.
I think what I want to work on is like some form of like healing salve, like a cream is what my new idea is that I'll be working
Okay.
The last thing we need is in a fight you rubbing us.
Don't worry, I got you.
Guys, I made some hemorrhoid cream.
Okay, that's
And I
great. Maybe
know.
we can. Maybe some of the people at Oldridge want it. I don't know.
We're certainly gently stroking
You never know.
your arm.
Yeah, but I guess I'll read if nobody wants
Here,
to
I'll
talk.
help you. Just crushes into a ball and just
The old Baldur's Gate special.
Yeah,
Yep.
throw the healing potion at your forehead.
No, I don't do anything. I just like have my arm on my lap, and I'm like just like trying to find wires to connect.
Damn, I had to do such a thorough job, didn't I?
I had to use an actual weapon.
Yeah.
I could just like,
I could have just thrown it against a tree.
yeah, I could just hit a tree a couple times.
Keep my eyes out.
Okay.
I'm just. I eat my fish dish and then I stare at the. I don't know. I stargaze and fall asleep.
Unnatural 20.
Yes, sir. Over the course of the night, you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Sweet.
Cool.
They passed their stealth check with a nat 20. And I'm gonna get snuffed out.
And
one
that's
again.
20 for a total of 32.
I'm gonna get rooted to the tree, and my gun's
Acid,
gonna miss.
acid,
and my gun's
acid.
gonna misfire. And
That was actually so fucking funny.
that was crazy. It was rough.
That was crazy.
That was a
It was a
rough
rough
day.
one.
That was a rough day for Sharoos. A rough day on top of rough days.
This is the worst day you've had so far.
So far.
This is the second worst day of my life.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
But yeah, morning pass. Morning comes no problem.
Good morning, Under.
Sup, dog?
What's up?
It doesn't work. Please stop.
Who's ready for another great day of travel?
It's
Hello?
It
We're
is-
getting to
It's
Oldridge
it's
today.
acceptable.
It's pretty good.
Shouldn't be too long before we get there, so.
Cool. What is happening?
Laughing so
We're
hard.
waiting for you to say something.
Yeah.
I got one in the chamber. I'm just waiting.
She gets in the cart, like.
I'm just waiting for the
Any
day to start.
comments?
The day started.
The day
I'm
started.
saying in the cart.
my God. So as soon as the
Everyone in
last...
cart.
He's turning red, holding his breath and waiting to get this comment out.
Oh my God.
And all of a sudden, so how'd your family die?
Yeah, that's somehow worse, actually.
Worse!
Yeah. Let's just drive, guys.
Are we all in the cart?
All right, you can feel the like nanosecond as everyone steps foot on the cart.
You ever kill anybody?
Can I sit up? Can I sit up
You
with
can't
you?
make us laugh. We got phlegm, dude.
I've actually been curious.
Can I sit up with you, Coruna?
This seems like something I shouldn't be
It's just like, sure, I guess, if you wanna.
trying to avoid the radioactive fallout of this conversation.
Yes, I.
She's so happy she's driving.
You've seen
I'm
me.
not
kill-
participating in the conversation.
You asked me that directly.
I asked you directly, but it's a group comment.
It's an open forum.
It's an open. That's actually crazy. That's an
I
open.
thought you were like gun for hire.
I probably would have been, and then I got whisked away into yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, been there.
You've seen me kill people.
I meant like before we met each other.
Should have specified that in your question.
Well, I specified it now. This is open forum, guys. Hey, front seaters, you're not safe.
That's crazy.
I bludgeoned some cultists to death in Rethvale.
Okay.
Is that good enough?
Sure, I guess.
Oh, so you accept
I don't
his
care.
answer?
We're getting dark Ender.
What about you,
Getting-
Coruna?
Kurna's just like,
Like before you met us is what I mean.
I don't have a comment for that. I feel like it's
That's a yes,
not.
that's a
It's not
yes.
best to say while we're all stuck in a car together.
Why not? That's the best time to let your feelings out is when we're all confined and nobody can walk away. And you have to just deal with it.
No, that's when someone
that
normally
worked
gets
out
a punch to the face.
So well
Mhm.
when we
or
were
at least a
traveling
couple
back.
of keys.
Cause that's the best time. Oh.
You never answered though.
I did. I said you've seen me kill people.
Yeah, but before we met.
You used to one question, bro.
This ain't 20 questions.
I feel like every time he asks something, I'm being interrogated in like the nicest way possible.
I'm just curious. Like, I'm trying to get to know you guys.
Have you killed anyone? Before we met?
Before we met, yes, I've killed people before we met.
Okay.
I didn't think you had
Okay.
it.
It's
I had
called
a feeling,
honesty.
But like, you know, now he's very soft.
Did you like get hit in the head during any of that?
Yeah, why do you ask?
No reason.
Like a lot though. Like it was a lot of times. What?
It sounds rough.
Yeah.
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 Parents drop you as a kid?
Not my parents.
That's worse.
Oh God.
That's worse.
Never mind.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's that conversation.
I was trying to think of a question, but honestly,
No, I'm an open book. Ask away.
yeah, I'm sad. I said I was trying to think of one.
It's all laid out there.
Cool. I'm glad we did this.
How many did you kill?
How many?
How many did you kill?
I'm just gonna check my backstory, but I can just off the top of my head, if I can remember, it's like 340 something. Yeah, I have an exact number, but I just don't remember it off the top of my head.
What?
It's just like,
Wait,
What?
You just throw over the
I was expecting.
No, literally, like, what?
I was expecting like 4 to like
When he said 3,
12.
I didn't
I
think
thought
he
he
would
would
keep
stop.
going.
How many people have you killed?
Nice.
3. Woo! No,
147.
I've killed 300.
Now,
okay, as long as it's not over.
I am
It's not like- it's
indirectly
not like
or
300.
directly responsible for the.
349.
Ah, 2 more. He forgot
Right.
those extras too. Those 2 were like free.
You actually had that number memorized?
Yeah.
Is that like? Does that include all the cultists?
No. No. Yeah.
You're just like
Okay, then.
Yeah.
more than I thought it'd be, but you know what? We all got something rough.
Why?
How?
How?
It was like my job, kind of. Yeah, I didn't want to. It just like was like a thing that happened over the course of like a lot of years. So, yeah,
How old is he again?
21.
Damn.
Yeah.
Were you like a child soldier?
It was actually over the course of only 1 year. I just remembered. Yes,
It's like-
1 year.
That's not many years. Never mind.
Yeah.
Keep track of it.
That's a person a day
Oh,
Yeah, it was more.
with days off for holidays.
Yeah.
and then
What the actual fuck?
I didn't. Oh, okay. You were just telepathing.
Okay.
Yeah.
just those
She was
two.
like, I don't fucking know.
Keep an eye on him.
All I can think is it was
You guys
over
have
a
been so
year.
nice to me recently. Why is that?
She's like, well, I mean,
no reason, Rue.
some people have to live, and I guess that was just one way of living.
It's not something I'm proud of, but I was just being honest because we're together now.
And he was in. Those were 4 of the Arovians.
Hey, you didn't have to say that. I mean, I know I can't hear you, but
It's subtext. It was all we all understood it. That's crazy. I don't know how I feel about being around him right now.
This does not
So, like,
change my level, okay?
It's like a person for every day of the Gregorian calendar.
Who's Gregory?
who's Gregory?
Why is
I didn't hear
why
that.
is it town-
Gregory.
Old old metric I used to go by.
Gregory.
Yeah. I mean, it usually just wasn't like one person at a time. Right, I didn't do it every day.
And these
It's actually only 189 days. So
you were told to kill these people,
yeah.
and these people were
I don't know.
who?
I don't know.
Just people?
I don't know anything about them.
Did they fight back?
Sometimes.
Shit.
Yeah, sometimes.
Were they other Arovians?
I don't know. I don't know.
Were you in Arovia doing this?
I think so. I don't know. I would believe I was probably in Arovia, the Arovian Empire when I did that. So, but I don't know.
What the fuck?
Maybe. Fingers crossed he was killing other Arovians.
Yeah, but they could be like, still.
Dissenters.
She's still translating to him, and then for him to translate to him. Like, they could be like, deserters or people who are betraying the Empire, and then they. He was sent there to kill.
I hope this doesn't change your opinion of me.
He's like he could be like a fucking ticking time bomb for all we know.
Nah, zero you. No, not really.
We could be
Good.
numbers 350 through 353.
I mean,
Gonna take
we
a lot more than that
we
to
kill people still, so it's fine, probably.
Good. Good. That was like weighing on me a lot. So, because like how you treated him.
Pointed.
Yeah, how you treated him. So that's been weighing on me. So I'm glad it's out in the open.
How you've treated me?
I don't think either of you are in the clear, but like
Clear.
349.
Let's not dwell on it. I was just like being honest.
I think it's worse that you kept count.
Is it?
Well, I mean, yes and
It's a little
no.
psycho.
Like, it's good to know the number of people that you're repenting for.
Wait, he can
But-
count that high.
Yeah, 349.
Yeah.
Dead bodies.
You lay them out to count them. Well, I mean, as long as you're trying to make up for what you did, I mean, don't really change my opinion of you.
Cool.
Were those did the people that you don't like where you came from,
I don't like the ruling government
and
from where I came from.
did the government make you do that?
Like, probably. Probably government affiliated. I don't know. I don't know a lot.
But you don't like them anymore.
No, never liked them.
All right,
Would
great.
would I have heard DM? Would I have heard of a task force that kills deserters and dissenters?
All this is news to you.
Clarify, they were usually like rich people.
Are you part of like a?
Like a Robin Hood.
Actually, I wouldn't even call them like rich. They were just like, I think they were, business people. That's what I think, but I don't know. They could be more people. I don't know.
So, maybe.
Or was just part of like a communist revolution?
Doesn't even quite know.
Yeah, I just don't know.
Well, that's our awkward conversation for the day.
Yeah.
We all knew stuff. It's fine. Just shrugs and continues driving.
I can't wait till you don't talk.
Wow, that was mean.
He's probably got a lot more to get out.
I know.
My God.
You're an interesting guy,
Oldridge.
Enderu.
Is that a compliment?
Kinda.
So,
Oh, thanks.
chicken chasing. Yeah.
Give it up for Oldridge.
Yeah.
I'm home.
Gotta be
In
almost
quotation
there,
marks,
right?
home.
Sometime in the early afternoon, I would say you guys eventually see the pathway open up a little more into a town.
Ooh, Oldridge retirement community.
Yay.
This is probably like a family town. I just can't imagine in my
Yeah,
head
it's
it's
not
all
like a-
people.
It's one of the towns closest to the capital, so or it's like the town closest to the capital, so it's a relatively safe place, even from any sort of like bandit activity. Never really happens because capital's so close. It's quaint little place, not very big. I'd say probably like lower population than double digits, probably like higher double digits, but you know.
It's just
They've
like
got a little
walking around.
sign that says like current population and it ticks up as we roll
Yeah.
down.
Little magically enchanted sign. Yeah.
All right, look,
welcome,
guys,
welcome to sunny Oldridge.
it went from 98 to 103.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
Triple digits.
Congratulations. Why did it just go to 102?
Old man Jenkins.
No. Oh, that would be a funny bit, but no, there's no magic being sign. It's not like
Not
that.
this town.
Nah, that sounds good.
There's like a farming town.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
This is
She's
the place?
Immediately. Yes, my home, I guess you would call it.
Sweet.
So you all pull in, and you see some people that tending to like fields and stuff. It's about that time of the day where it still be going on.
She's like looking out, like if she noticed anyone, like don't look like it's someone I recognize. All right, I'm gonna keep going. Just immediately pull into town.
It's weird imagining that you're from such a quaint little place.
Why do you say that?
You're very fiery.
Well, like I said, I mean, this is my home. I don't know if this is where I'm from. It's just kind of where
It seems peaceful.
it was like our docking point because then we'd, put our stuff here, help anyone here, and then we'd head up to Loam to trade. So
That's cool.
that's where I ended up landing after, coming back here. So
Nice. Do you have like a house or?
most of the time I just either stay at the inn because I had an okay relationship with the person who ran it. I don't even know if they still run it. But I'd pay still, but most of the time it was in manual labor. Sometimes I'd stay at some of the older folks' homes, make sure that they were okay during the night, but not really a house.
Yeah, she's the only good person in the group.
Yeah,
That's what you think.
she went to war to fight for good and came back and settled on a farm and helped old people.
And then meanwhile, the other backstories in the group are war criminal, child soldier, war criminal.
Bug with
You're
gun.
just a guy.
Yeah.
You're just a guy.
Bug
I'm
with
sorry
gun.
for seeming like I was about to rope you in with that.
Vengeance. I am Bug.
It takes her like criminal.
Criminal.
We'll get there eventually.
Yeah, everyone's
I
got some
promise I have a
skeleton.
backstory. What?
What?
But
I didn't catch what he said.
what?
So I promise I have a backstory.
Oh yeah, it's there. It's just it's gonna take a while.
I'm still waiting for your subclass reveal. That's what I'm waiting for.
Me too.
Oh my god, yeah, it still hasn't happened, and
I was thinking about that before the session.
it still hasn't happened, and I'm like, I don't want to like force it, you know,
No, please don't.
because like I feel like the only way it's gonna come up is if you're all on death's door.
Could be.
So
knows?
we'll figure it out when we get there.
Boat?
You're not on boat.
Cart?
No.
There's a lake.
Bye.
There's a lake by Oldridge.
There's
Yes, there is a lake.
Let's go fight the monster of the lake.
There is no monster in the lake.
This is the only reason she knows how
That
to
you
fish.
So are we gonna stay at the tavern that you stayed at?
Yeah,
Or
go
the inn, I mean.
go and see if the
Yeah,
person
let's
who
check it
worked
out.
there originally still is there. Maybe they'll give us a rate. Let's go.
Get the
She,
friends
like,
and family discount.
Okay. So
What's it called?
we didn't really talk about this too much.
Yeah.
But did you want to name the tavern? You want me to name the tavern? Up to you. If you want me to get something for it, I can. But I want you to feel like you're handling it.
The Oldridge.
I was almost gonna call it Sunset Inn. Just because it's Oldridge.
They definitely have bingo nights at this tavern.
Oh yeah, dude.
100%. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with Sunset Inn.
Okay.
That's the only name we can come up with.
We're good.
2-foot kobold walks through the door.
2-foot, very pale kobold walks through the door.
Followed by a turtle pleading with him.
And an elf currently chasing another elf. Because he probably stole something.
Yo, what's this tavern?
Sunset Inn.
Keep cold.
Is he also old?
Yeah, who are we looking at in this when we walk in?
Race, class, backstory, name, age, alignment.
Life.
Chaotic evil, lich, you're all dead.
Oh, I was friends with a lich?
Deflect missile.
What the fuck?
Deflect energy.
It'd actually be really funny if
Oh yeah.
a good lich just like set up a tavern in a retirement community
Yeah, that would be crazy.
to just harvest bodies.
Oh, well.
Well, you said good.
You didn't.
He is
He
good.
doesn't-
He
he
doesn't
did
go
that
up his
last
way to
part.
kill them.
He doesn't kill him. He just waits till they expire and then
Yeah.
he gives them a purpose.
I feel like that's still somewhat morally questionable.
It's
but
morally
not as
questionable.
bad.
Yeah.
It is.
He gives them a second
They
chance at
signed
life
up
in their
for
own
it.
way.
Probably.
No, they didn't.
You know, actually.
That's the one.
He makes them
quality,
useful. Jackson, I'm writing that down for you.
No, I actually had a character like
signing
that
to
in
be
the
an
first
organ
version of
donor.
the Skip of the World. You remember,
I mean,
right?
you could
Well,
literally sell your
the
body so that
friendly
your
lich, the
family ends
undead
up
guy who
having
keep-
money to a
guy who would
lich,
make the undead have
and then you
second
accumulate
chances.
wealth
Yeah,
because
yeah,
of that.
I forget his
But
name.
now
I
your
can't
family,
remember.
like,
Probably
now
remember.
has money.
But like, yeah,
even if
he
you're dead.
originally.
It's like an insurance
I
policy.
don't haven't decided if he like came over. From
My
the
idea,
world
insurance
remake.
policy run
Lich-
witches
Lich life
for
insurance.
necromancers.
Lich
So,
life.
who are we looking at this tavern?
Fuck. Let's see. Where's my douche one here?
Yosemite Sam.
I'll say it.
Average roll for an average dude. Just a human.
Yeah.
Older guy. Somewhat graying hair.
Coruna, do you know this man?
Would I know this man?
Well, would you like to? I mean, it's like, I feel like it's definitely, it definitely would be the same guy if it's only been a year.
Okay.
So if you have a job like this, you don't easily move out of it, you know?
Yeah.
So it's the same guy. You would recognize him, I guess.
Okay.
Get a name for him real quick.
Hugh Man.
Norman.
Name.
The normal man.
Norm.
Norm.
Name, Norm. Last name, all.
Hi, I'm Norm.
Normal.
Middle name Hugh.
Yeah, that works. His name's Felix.
Okay.
Been running this tavern for as long as you've been here, honestly.
Just walk in and I'm like,
Kind of looks so.
like, holy cow, he's actually still alive and around.
Yeah. So, do you all walk in? I guess.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah.
Kind of walks in, looks over, gives you a wave, looks back. About a couple seconds later, kind of pauses, looks over again. It's like,
I'm back.
yeah. How you been? It's been a while. Kind of just. You okay?
It's been interesting. I'll say that much. I'm here with some people I met along my unexpected travel. We're mostly just gonna stay probably night, but just hoping to get room maybe two.
I mean,
Tell me what you got.
sure. Yeah, I've got openings. It's good to see you again. Sorry, it's a little jarring. You kind of just disappeared, and then.
Yeah, I know.
Like, we were worried you got, like, kidnapped or something. Because, well, quite frankly, something that could kidnap you, none of us are safe really here, but...
You could say that in your own way, but I'm, for the most part, fine. How's everyone? Everyone still kicking around?
I mean, as well as some of them can be. You know, the age being the uncaring mistress that she is.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've managed. Some people definitely did miss your field work, but you know, we get by. It's the best we can do.
I'll be back for maybe a day, maybe a little longer. Probably just gonna be traveling through.
Okay.
I got an interesting place to be.
Do you know where you're heading? If you won't mind me asking, of course.
Well, first we're heading to Hillford. I heard they got a problem over there, so my
I did hear
acquaintance here
about that a little bit.
decided they'd go with him as best we can.
That's good. Nice people down there. They need the help, whatever they can get.
Do you know what's going on there, or any idea?
Something about something in the woods. That's all I got.
Hmm.
I assumed it was just wildlife at first, but they seemed insistent that it wasn't. So it makes me think it might be something else.
Any of the caravans getting attacked on the way, or just inside?
Mostly just around the town. Trade routes are fine.
Alright. Well, we're gonna pay a room, and then I'm gonna go see how everyone else is doing.
Please carry on.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
My God.
She's gonna like point to everyone and like introduce the names, like. This is Rue.
Yeah.
Well, that's not his real name, but that's what I call him because it's easier. Shrews. We got Zeke. Arnold.
Pleasure to meet you all.
They're an interesting group, to say the least.
A little bit, yeah. Interesting isn't a bad thing.
Nah, they're very interesting companions at this point.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
Bunch of work criminals.
I'm not gonna say that. I was
Really
gonna have him
Coruna?
say. I was
To
gonna
me,
have
that
him-
looks like a bunch of war criminals.
I was gonna have him say, yeah, your acquaintances.
She's like,
We are acquaintances. You can admit
she
that.
said that.
We'll admit that.
I know. That's just. I was gonna make another play on the whole friend bit, but
Poor Rue getting bullied. by
Well, that
her
is
friend.
really-
Never ends.
It never will.
it's easy.
And it does a lot of damage.
It does a lot of damage.
Emotional damage.
She's gonna get how many beds per room? 2 again?
For this one, it would be one, but
Okay.
as you're like asking about the rooms, just gonna please go on. Don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about that.
You sure?
Please let me have this one time because I feel like we have this conversation every time.
She laughed. It's like, yeah, I mean, fair enough. Alright, well, if you guys want to head to your rooms, come with me. I don't really care which way or matter of it. I'm gonna head out. I gotta go make sure people are still kicking.
Okay. I mean, yeah, do you all want to get your rooms and just kick back for a bit, or you want to go around with Coruna? Like, what's up?
I'm probably just gonna walk around town.
Okay. Honestly, there's not too much to walk around, but it's more of like I mean, there's a lot of. It's a pretty large area, but like I want to say 90% of it is like fields. It's just a hard farming town. The occasional farmstead here or there taking up some of the space, but not much.
Are there like flower pastures anywhere, or is it just like crops?
I'd say there would be.
Okay.
There are some flower pastures here and there.
Should I bother asking what type of flowers?
What is he looking for?
I mean, are you looking for a certain kind of flower, or
No,
you just?
I just wanted.
I mean, standard flowers like all kinds of different colors, some roses here and there, other basic flowers.
Alright.
Nothing like fancy, just like
The tulip bulb
Nice stuff.
incident. Only gonna be like 3 people that will ever understand what I'm talking about.
mostly smaller, like fields. Like I don't want to even say fields. Like, most of the like the big fields they have are set to growing stuff they can trade with. Flowers are more so just like it looks pretty kind of thing,
Yeah.
like a hobby, almost. Rue has collapsed and is currently having night terrors.
He's tending to the horses.
Yeah.
Making sure they're all
Trying
set
to make sure
up.
they aren't eating any of the flowers.
Yeah, I just walk around for a couple hours and
Okay.
be
Yeah, I
and
also
be,
just want to.
be very nature oriented.
It's definitely different. Probably you probably see more living trees in this last like couple weeks than you have like most of your life. So it's definitely something.
And these ones aren't trying to kill us.
Yeah, isn't that nice? So you two are kind of just walking around doing your own
Wandering
thing.
around,
You're gonna
not
check,
together.
okay. So you're gonna check on like other like.
Yeah, I'm
Folks.
just checking on folks,
You
seeing
look
if they
after.
need any help.
You doing anything? Training in your scope on Ardor's head, perhaps.
On top of the inn, like
I don't know. He might take a shot at Enderudin.
I guess the listeners
Who gets
hearing
it?
one
Actually,
more
no,
time.
they're a single room.
I'm just concerned. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, with him?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
okay, yeah.
349 people.
That was like a. Now that you kind of sit down to process that, like,
what the fuck?
to do that, kill that many people within the time span that he gave would have to be damn near constant.
No, wake up, violence.
Well, he said he only killed a
100.
person roughly 190 days. So like every other day, he killed on average 2 people, like between 1 and 2 people.
He also said he didn't just kill like one person at a time sometimes. It's like sometimes groups of people.
And he had weekends off.
Something just doesn't sit right with you about it, though. I guess maybe it's because
No,
you didn't
mean,
expect
it's-
it, but
He just he quantified
I mean, I expected something fucked up, but I didn't expect 349.
349 dead, 0 found.
He couldn't even make it round up.
Maybe it was at 350 if they changed him.
Point a gun and someone's like, no, I'm gonna keep
I
it
don't know, man. Like this one, this guy, I just can't, man. I know those other guys are like, you know, this guy. I don't know. Something about him. Hi, Rue. We weren't totally.
Yeah.
We totally weren't talking about you.
Last time you said that, I watched it in post and it wasn't true.
We totally weren't talking about you.
Yeah, we're also pathological liars.
I enjoy lying. It's
I'm
funny.
Getting better. I don't lie.
Just kidding. For anyone watching, that's a joke.
I didn't hear what he said.
I said I love lying. Anyway,
Maybe.
so like you're just kind of like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I did not know the tall and slightly insecure one was capable of such violence. That's funny to think about. Okay, so I guess since Goober 1 and 2 are gone, we'll move just straight on to you. And just so again, like we didn't write too much of this down, but
Yeah.
I would say like, I mean, you're a pretty common face around there. You haven't changed appearance wise, so people would recognize you and kind of like, you know, ask you, hey, where you been? You all right? Like, you doing good?
She's just giving like kind of vague answers, but she's like, yeah, no, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I have some friends here and like that she talks to because they're like people she was kind of friendly with.
Yeah.
She explains to him like she has some companions in town with her. It's like so if like you see some odd figures walking around.
It's my friends, don't pitchfork them,
She
please.
kind of describes them like these are my companions. Like don't worry,
Yeah.
they're fine.
You get a couple of odd looks at the description of Sharoos.
It's just like I get it. She'll like notice Ardor at the field of flowers, and she'll just be like,
yeah.
"Yeah, he seems like he's doing fine.
He's
He's gonna
doing good."
slowly back away." And she literally has a chicken just under her arm this whole time that she's walking around.
Just a chick. It's
Just
just,
a chicken.
just a random
She
chicken.
like she saw
I
them
want-
walk.
I want this one.
She literally was like, "Oh, they let the chickens out again. They're roaming the town. Like they don't. Most places I wouldn't assume have a pen for them because they're dumb chickens.
Yeah, I mean,
Probably at night, but like probably.
yeah, they have like coops for night, but like for the most part, they kind of stick around the pens anyway because that's where they know the food is.
Yeah.
So they're not too far away from it at all times.
Every time she sees one that's wandering too far, she just picks it up. She carries it around for a while, like, this is now my friend.
This is now my friend.
You are my
Emotional
friend.
support. Group.
She's literally walking around petting it, just talking to people, like making sure things are okay, checking up on the old people, making sure they're not dead.
No, not yet.
She's like, oh, thank
Some
God.
of them joke about it, but that's kind of what happens when you get adult.
Then finally, she's gonna like finish up chit chat with everyone, walk over to. She's gonna notice that Charus has not left the building and be like, probably doesn't want attention from all these people. Not thinking like, oh, he's probably rationalizing and quantifying the amount of murders that Rue has committed.
It's not that Charuz is like off put by it. He's mad that he got like his score got beat. What do you want? Do I need to move too?
Okay.
I thought I had to move too. I'm like,
I'm currently just carrying around a chicken.
yeah, she.
Did you catch it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The chickens kind of somewhat wander. They have their coop and they kind of stay near it because they know the food's there. But other than that, it's,
Free range.
It's not like Legend of Zelda where if you mess with one, they all come and attack you.
I don't know. Maybe it is.
I think I'm alright.
Just have
Good
a
answer.
chicken. No, it's you attack one of the chickens. Coruna's gonna come after you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I just kind of wander around town
yeah,
the whole time.
yeah, we got everyone here. Were you doing anything?
Yeah, I want to catch a chicken, bro.
Coruna's just staring like, I believe in you. You got this.
I wouldn't have much faith.
So I would say that you eventually do find like a chicken that's kind of like straying off a little bit. What roll do I want for this? I'm thinking Dex.
Take a straight dex check.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Sleight of hand isn't really fit, but
It's all the same.
I feel like Dex is like, more like, oh, I gotta grab it, rather than, oh, I gotta grab it carefully.
12.
You know what? I should probably also. Well, you, it takes a little bit, but, as this chicken is surprisingly agile, more so than
okay.
you would give it credit for.
Yeah.
But eventually you manage to like just get it into a spot where you can kind of just scoop it up real quick as it kind of flaps around in your face a little bit.
Sweet.
Wasn't elegant, but he got it.
We're just like, yeah.
You leave it on?
Big dogs. See you later. See you guys.
Have fun with the plane ride, I
Bye,
guess.
Dave.
Much fun as you can.
Oh,
Much fun as you can, again.
Yeah, just next Monday, by the way. Not this Monday.
no.
That makes more sense.
That does
That
make
makes
more
more
sense.
Hmm.
Oh, so well, wait.
Tell him
the
to bring
thing
it back
needs
some
to-
Vegemite.
Oh, okay. So he's not.
Stay for a week.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes more sense. That makes more sense. I was like, there's no way.
Yo, I caught a chicken, though.
She's like,
Yeah, he's got.
nice, you got your chicken. She's just carrying it like this.
It's all popped up.
Am I allowed to keep it?
Well,
Or...
not really, no.
Aw.
Normally we return it back to the coop. You can ask probably to buy it, but like...
I don't think that'll work.
You don't want a pet
The
chicken?
chicken he's carrying is
I
kind of
do.
all puffed up because it's like, who is this? Who is this tall man?
She's kind of laughing. It's just this massive chicken.
Yeah.
Good job, Rue. Alright, we're gonna go bring him back to the bed. And she literally is just scoop, like, holding a chicken.
Hers looks extremely just relaxed.
Mine.
Hers.
Oh.
She's
Yours
like,
is like.
she's like, try tucking it underneath your arm and then giving its little head a little pat. That normally helps, like, calm it down.
Oh my god.
How else are you doing it? You have to teach him, like, easy, like a toddler. Like, no, Rue.
Treat
Easy,
everything like it's an egg.
easy.
The chicken's neck is just
She's like,
It's not
you
puffed
gotta
up
be
anymore.
real light with it. They're
It's
very
not breathing
fragile.
anymore.
Can I make an animal handling check?
Sure.
Please.
16.
Calms down a little bit.
Like, There you
Still,
go.
it still
Good
has that
advice,
kind of
good
like,
advice.
still has that kind of like stranger holding me sort of vibe, but like it's not like struggling. No,
Cool, cool.
it's like okay, bring me the food, I guess.
She's gonna lead you back over to the coops, carefully set her chicken down. And she's gonna be like, yeah, this is, she's pointing to like buildings, like, oh, this is where this person lives, this is who this is. She's
Wow.
like, these are, like, this is the old person that, like, I used to help a lot. It's like some little old lady that she's like pointing to her house. She's like, she makes some great tea.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I love old people.
This is probably the happiest she's looked on this whole trip.
Cool.
Well, that's
Cool.
sweet.
That is sweet.
It only goes down from here.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
She's like, oh yeah, I learned a couple recipes from like these people, but like this is not where I
Oh,
like
so you
learned
learned to
cooking.
cook here.
No, but like some
It
people
helped.
taught me extra
Yeah, yeah.
stuff. I learned from someone else. He was a killer in the kitchen.
Oh, so you had like a chef teacher.
Kinda. It was more like
He killed people.
Oh no, he quite literally like murdered people.
he was a killer. No,
Raw.
it was more like he was a part of this like group of like friends that I had that
Oh, kind of like us.
not quite.
Oh.
We also really didn't know each other's like real names all that much, so we were a little bit.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we all went by like nicknames. It was kind of like.
What was your nickname?
she just laughs. She's like, well,
Are you still using a nickname?
Checking back.
I, like it was kind of cringy almost. Now that I'm thinking about it, they called me Scorch.
Scorch?
Scorch, like
Dude, that's sick. That's a sick
Scorch
nickname.
Earth. They're a bunch of hooligans, pretty much. But yeah, he taught me how to cook, and he's the only reason why I really enjoy it. It's where I learned how to make sweet bread. It's him, and then
What was
another
his name?
person. Well, he he went by the nickname Rusty.
Rusty? Cool.
Yeah, he would always joke that it's because he's all like red and ashen, so he would
Was he an
joke
old
that
dude?
he was a little bit older, not like super old, but like he had like deep rust-colored hair. He was a rough old guy, but pretty sweet.
Nice.
I'm sorry. Sorry. It's nothing related to this.
No. What happened to them?
I don't know.
Oh,
Generally don't know. I assume they're no longer with any of us, but like I really don't know.
well, maybe we can find him.
Maybe.
I'll put it on my to-do list. It'll be right under get to the crater for Charus.
She's gonna pat you on the back and be like, I appreciate the effort.
Cool.
I'm not there.
I know. I know. It was in spirit.
No. No.
Cool.
She's now just wandering around, looking at everyone, talking to people. Like,
Sweet.
She's gonna be so sad when we leave tomorrow.
Yeah.
she's gonna cry a little bit.
I kind of feel bad for her.
She's like, there's other important things, other people that need to be saved.
So where's everybody else? The tavern?
Those two are wandering around. I'm not sure where Charuz is.
I'm just at the tavern.
I'd probably get bored of wandering after you see one farm town.
Yeah.
This is probably actually the first farm town I've seen, but I think I got the gist of it. I'm gonna go back to the tavern.
Most of Crete is farm towns, so.
Man, this place is great. What do you guys think?
Are you at the tavern now?
Yeah.
It's quaint, quiet.
It's a town.
Yeah, I mean, if that's your opinion.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's great.
They don't really have stuff like this in the Empire, do they?
I mean, I've no
Not that
idea.
you've
Not
seen.
where I'm from, yeah. No, just this is like a simple life. No, nothing crazy except for I guess the vampires.
That's still certainly a
No, it's definitely
a
quality.
crazy thing.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. But like, you know, for the most part, it seems pretty peaceful to live here.
Yeah.
I can see why Coruna wanted to come back.
I don't think it's my speed, but it's nice. It's cozy.
Yeah.
We still have the field of flowers.
Yeah.
Just gonna walk over.
He's stopping. Take time to smell the roses.
Literally. You're like, do you
I'm
like
allergic to
flowers?
roses.
I don't know. Never seen them before.
Well, we'll probably see quite a few more along our travels.
Hope so.
She's gonna carefully pick up some of the flowers, making sure she doesn't have any thorns on them, any bramble. She's gonna try her best to make like a flower crown.
Yeah, you can do so. I'd say you've probably done it before.
She's just like very slow as she tries to make one, and it's kind of crudely made as best as she can make a flower crown. She's gonna look at Ardor. She's gonna be like,
I probably have to lean down.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
she's like, along our travels, I'll show you all how to make one.
Cool.
And then
Yeah.
she's gonna head back to the inn, just like
You know,
happy
I
as a
could
clam.
absolutely. And I think a flower eye patch would go really hard.
It's like a rose.
Yeah.
As you're walking away, you just hear, "I'll be back for dinner."
All right, don't stay out too late. She practically skipping.
That's nice.
Come to the
Yeah. Evening eventually comes, and I mean, dinner's ready. I'm assuming. Whatever you decide to make.
She
for that, you have a
forces
bunch of,
Felix out of the kitchen. She's like,
Fine.
my
Fine.
area.
What flowers did you make the crown out of?
Pretty much whatever was there. So probably whatever wildflowers or field
basic
flowers
common
were.
flowers. There weren't too many. There were a little few roses there, but like most of the plants that wouldn't be or would have like thorns are probably kept like out of like the, easily accessible areas.
They're
you
probably
don't want people
close to,
trip
like-
on them and get torn up.
Yeah, probably like close to like daisies, cornflowers.
Yeah, standard wildflowers that grown for not because they're useful, because they're pretty.
Yeah.
Decoration.
They're pretty flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When it's roughly dinner time, I go back to the inn, and anyone that sees me enter just sees like I slip the crown in my bag. Right here.
Cool. Where were you at?
Just taking in the scenery.
Dude,
Sure.
pretty good scenery.
I'm sure you can admit that I've never seen anything like this.
Oh, never. It's pretty crazy. Well, dinner's almost ready, so you came back at the perfect time.
I figured it's almost setting.
It's a Coruna dinner. It's not the innkeeper.
Oh,
Yeah, she kicked me out. So
Felix is sitting with everyone.
he's kind of like on a table near.
It's like
Bro thinks he's part of the group.
he's just playing solitaire.
Yeah. He's got some kind of card game out here. She kind of kicked me out. So, can't stop her. So.
She comes out. She has like a thing of. She's like a big pot pie. She puts it in the middle of the table. And she's like, dinner. She passes everyone a bowl.
Nice.
Nice.
Good food. Nice and fresh.
Actually super fresh.
Yeah.
It's like a very
It's like-
cozy meal that she's
It's like that kind of taste you can only get from something that's like made where you're at. It's got that nice like level of freshness to it.
I'll probably have like, 4 or 5.
An
something.
entire pie.
Yeah, I eat myself full.
Yeah. Everyone's having a fill.
Yeah, I've been looking a bit gaunt. I'd fill that out again.
So he's gotta pack some protein in.
Yeah. Yeah. This is really good.
Where's one of them chickens? I need some.
Well, it literally is chicken pot pie.
There we go. Yeah.
There's about 3,000 calories in that chicken.
All that
Your
reminds me.
protein.
All that reminds me of is like whenever like an animal would come on like stream for like a J-Slat thing, you would always say how much calories it was.
Yeah.
20,000 calories.
Yeah.
It's like a sloth or something. It's like, oh, fuck, man.
Like, I mean,
Great,
it's
though.
probably out there somewhere.
Yeah. People will eat anything.
You get a rotisserie chicken for the road.
That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Felix, do we indulge in alcoholic beverages here?
I mean, I've got some stuff if you want.
I'm not paying for his drinks. And he's only got 2 copper, so he can't afford his own drinks.
Is that enough?
For some of the cheaper stuff, you know.
Will these go to 0?
Something tells me that I just like some more valuable things could help others with 2 copper than indulging in the bottle.
I mean, you're probably right.
Character development.
Look at
He's
this.
having character development,
Yeah.
guys. He's using his alcoholism as
I-
a medium for character development.
I think I'm gonna actually not indulge in that.
Sure, good on you.
Are you sure you don't want a bottle of rat piss?
Literal.
Scratching at his arms.
No, I don't want it. So, how are we splitting the rooms up tonight?
We all have our own room.
They're all 1-bed rooms.
Everyone gets their own bed.
I assume
Yeah.
Cheroos will occupy your cut corner.
There is a room for you if you want it.
I'll just be outside.
My room's open.
I'll just
I get
I'll just
lonely
be
at night.
outside.
All right, suit yourself. I don't know what's comfortable for you, what isn't, so I don't want to pose.
I'm going to enjoy having the privacy of my own room. It's going to be great.
Yeah,
No other room.
I tried to do
I'll
that in
be
the
outside
beginning.
your window.
Didn't last very long.
I'm on the other side, like, relocking it with my own thieves skin.
Does
We're
anybody
just
want
like
to share
sword
a
fighting
room?
lockpicks through the lock.
There's only 1 bed in each room.
I'll sleep on the floor.
Are you just uncomfortable sleeping alone?
Yeah, I get really lonely.
Charu's watching.
she
Walk out the end.
she like rubs her face. And she's
Problem
like,
solved. Problem solved.
Felix is just gonna go.
she's just rubbing her face.
Don't
She's
worry,
like,
we all passively hate each other. That's the thing.
No, it's not.
Well, we all passively hate each other except for Coruna.
She's kind of like the only thing holding the group together.
Probably.
What do you mean? What about our bonds that we've been building?
There's a bond. I don't know who's being built.
I think
We are stuck together.
She's gotten her PTSD under control. She's feeling mentally well.
This is your little R&R.
Y'all keep saying stuck together. What's that about? Like, how'd you meet?
Not
How did we
We were
meet?
all on a boat together.
Yeah.
That's true. We were all in a bit together.
Okay.
Yep.
He kind of takes a glance around the room. Feels like he goes to say something else, and then he kind of. All right. Okay. It seems like he doesn't want to push it too much, judging by the awkward silence before the question was on.
Like,
Well, I think it's time to turn in for the night.
What gave you that idea? The fact that we ate dinner or the fact that the sun's down?
I was on golf.
I would say both.
Listen,
All right.
you know me.
Arthur should try to pick a fight tonight.
You know me.
It's
But,
like
you know,
a
we're
funny
relaxed.
Wait, was that an insult?
It was kind of a sarcastic knock.
Well, that's messed up, dude. What the heck?
Dude, I'm pulling your leg.
Are you?
Not literally. I gotta specify.
I guess I'm gonna go to my room.
No, I want a mug of the your mid-shelf stuff.
Sure.
I'm poor and I don't want to spend too much.
I still think you have more money than I do right now.
Oh yeah. Well, I have 2 gold.
You have twice as much money as I do.
Technically, 1 gold, 9 silver, and 5 copper.
Still twice as much money as I have.
I have a fifth of a silver.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's point
You know what?
10 tens.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll just take a bev,
Yeah, sure. I can get that boy.
wash down this delicious chicken pot pie that Coruna has fixed up for us.
Sure. He'll come walk behind the counter, and go to one of the kegs, kind of tap it open, and bring you a drink.
Sweet. How much? That's the important part.
I'll price it cheaper for you. 3 copper.
He's got to break a gold.
Yes, I can break your gold.
Sweet. I put the gold down in there.
He'll give you the change for it.
That'd be literally insane if you just snapped it.
You know what, Coruna?
I
Take
think
3
the only,
copper.
I think the only one.
She's like-
screw it.
I don't feel like keeping track of it.
How much copper did you give her?
I'll knock 3 off of my debt of
You're
5.
You're not even gonna
coppers.
give it, like, knock it all off?
Yeah, really.
Like, are you kidding?
I don't have the other
Oh.
copper to knock
I
off.
thought you did.
I'll cover it.
He gave you a.
He gave
Oh,
you
he did
change
give
for
her
a
some.
gold.
He gave you 7.
You should have 7 copper.
You can have the rest.
Okay, I was gonna say
I'm
that's
feeling
almost
good
more
tonight.
insulting than not paying it at all.
I'm
Was
feeling
paying
good
part of it
tonight.
and then refusing to pay the rest.
She literally watched you get more than enough copper to pay
I,
back.
that was honestly Avery doing the math in his head wrong.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And you went, have some of it.
I'm sorry, but I'll get the other tape.
That was just Avery.
Sorry.
Recon,
Oh
please.
It's retcon. It's retcon. Never happened.
Debt.
It was on this input.
Calm down.
I've been debt a lot of money.
To who?
Obviously, the group.
Oh.
I was about to say the amount of times I paid for him.
I
Yeah.
think you really just didn't.
Coruna paid for him for most of like the first few sessions.
I paid for myself, so I don't have any fucking money.
No, I'm talking about him.
Okay. Like, I don't want to be roped into the
Nah,
in debt
nah,
people. I'm just poor.
The only person she kept track of her debt was Zeke, and that was because she thought it was funny that he would like bring it up periodically and then never mention it again.
Feeling generous.
A little sketchy, honestly.
This very peaceful atmosphere of this village.
Ugh.
And she's gonna
We never get to
turn
relax.
in for the night.
It's very nice to have a relaxing day for once, rather than just cart travel, sword and legs and backs and all that stuff.
Egos.
Sword egos is crazy. Anyway, but yeah, night comes around. Peaceful.
Long shoe.
Me.
Does anyone have anything they want to do at like late at night, or are we all just feng shuing and
I make sure that the room I
I do.
take is not neighboring Enderus.
That's mean.
okay, but yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, no one was bunking with Rue, right? It's just him.
Well, they're one bedroom. They're
Yeah.
one bedrooms.
Unless,
I know, but he
unless
requested
Tarus
somebody
is
to be like,
keeping.
Oh no.
I was just making sure.
I'm just chilling outside.
I'm half expecting him to like quietly creep into someone's room and just lay on the
I thought
floor.
about it. I really thought about it.
Door lock.
I thought about it.
She feels abusive. She doesn't have to keep her door locked.
Like a couple hours tonight, I'll just walk outside and just like go to the horses where we have the cart and just sleep with the
Oh my
horses.
God.
I
Okay.
thought he was going
Yeah,
to
no
sleep
one
out
stops
where
you
were
unless
sitting.
one of you- Unless
would
you
not
stop
find me.
him. Unless you stop him. I'm assuming you don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured.
But you care about me.
I don't care that you're going to the horses.
Even though you don't know he's going to horses, he's just wandering around. You still.
He knows. He knows.
You know what? That's
I know.
fair. He might know.
He knows.
He's probably seen you like huddle against the horses more often than not.
Yeah.
Like a quarter of the nights.
More,
probably
more than a quarter. Yeah. You know.
But yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, you can. Everyone else good?
Sleep.
Wonderful.
I do a bit of craftsmanship.
Okay. Silent
much.
tinkering.
Yeah.
Turn that damn thing down. Anyway. It's like fucking Stark making his like thing on the anvil. Just you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
I was imagining the I don't know how many of you guys have played Fallout 4, but NPCs when they have nothing to do will like hammer fucking walls.
For no reason.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
really annoying.
Anyway, no night interventions unless somebody does something, which I doubt.
Yeah, why are you looking at me?
Just waiting to see if you changed your mind about sneaking into people's rooms.
No, I'm classy.
Yay, morning!
And yeah, the day comes along.
Oh, what a good night's rest. I say that to myself as I get out.
Okay.
I'm sleeping in.
Okay. I'm assuming you're up bright and early, Coruna.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll eventually walk back
I'm
into the end.
Making waffles.
How was your
Especially-
night, Chars?
Just another night.
No vampires? Did Ender do anything weird?
I said it at the
Weird for us. Yeah, but for him, no.
And as fucking shitty and like ruined as our doors looked the last few weeks, that was kind of better today.
Are you out of exhaustion points?
He's been out for like a night or two.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's definitely getting better.
Nature is healing.
Comes out, she has a plate of waffles with like berries and syrups.
What are these?
They're
They're
Wow.
from the far off land of Belgium.
She's like, well, these are. We normally just call them like waffles, I guess. I don't quite know what it means. It's just like batter that you end up cooking on a flat top, but these ones have grates, so that holds your syrup better.
Hmm.
She notices Rue's down here and is like,
Is that why they have the like things for hold the syrup?
that's what I assume they always do, because they always end up holding like syrups and jams way better than like regular
Yeah.
like pancakes.
I mean, that would
It's
make
making me
sense.
want
That
a
and the
waffle.
batter is like thinner. If you
Yeah,
ever
it's
look,
a little
it's like
thinner, a
thinner
little
and
more lighter.
crunchier.
Yeah, crunchier. Yeah. Airy. almost.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
She's gonna like notice for and be like, anyone see where he went?
He's by the horses, I think.
That checks out.
And he's like,
Moves on to
Yeah.
second waffle.
he's gonna walk
Well,
out
you've
to
had
the
one
horses.
waffle, yes, but what about second waffle? Lunch waffle?
4.
It's gonna be like,
Take it or leave it.
Snack waffle.
"Rude."
Afternoon tea waffle?
Like the horse.
Waffle
the
seeds?
horses. No,
Some do, but most of the time they sleep.
Dinner waffle?
I'm just like
Supper?
in the middle of the horses who are also laying down.
She's
Just
like,
sprawled.
she's like, how you know, right?
This place is a waffle on his head.
I still want like 60s.
Yeah, just like pound cheese. He starts eating it in his sleep. It's
It's like literally slowly walking in between the horses. She's like, "Roo,
Waffle.
it's time to get up
Syrup.
breakfast."
She
Like,
nudge him a
holding
little
the one
bit.
and she's shaking.
Oh my gosh, you scared me.
Breakfast.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Man, I could eat a horse. I'm really hungry.
How hungry is Ernesto in your mind?
Ernesto,
Oh. Man, I can't wait to indulge on the meal you prepared.
she's like, I made waffles.
That's a really strange name, but I'll give it a try.
She's like, well, I brought you a plate in case you didn't wake up, but there's more inside as well. She literally handed you the
Ooh.
plate of waffles. Waffles.
Munch it on my way inside.
No, I thought you knocked it for a minute.
She then looks at the horses and she's like, I'll make you guys breakfast too. And she like wanders over to the oats.
Cool.
I'm hungry, brother.
Ernesto.
I
am
am
hungry.
need to eat.
No, bro.
The oats Ernesto.
So
that entire like bit is incredible. It's like a minute and a half long.
Are we leaving today?
Holy mush.
Probably.
It's up to you guys. She was okay leaving either day, like today or the next day.
I'm sure you've got some people to say hi or bye to.
I can always say bye to them as we're heading out. Most people aren't. The older people aren't really out at this point.
Honestly, you said hello to probably most of the town, like yesterday. It's a small little place, so
Yeah.
it didn't take you too long. Though some did keep you with conversation.
The gossip
Mhm.
of the small town.
We
Small
don't
town
do
gossip is
goodbyes
a hell
here.
of a
We do
drug.
see you later.
See you later, alligator.
Wow, crocodile.
Good looking combat wombat.
Is there a rebuttal for that one?
Yeah.
Man, I wonder what's going on in Hilford.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very strange.
We'll probably find out tomorrow.
Yeah, soon we get
Sure,
there,
we
the
did
better.
like what, one day there?
Well, it looks like
Maybe
the
a
path
day and
goes
a half.
down, and
If you follow the
it's
road, it
on
might be a
day and
little
half.
longer, but I would say if you didn't want to follow the road,
Shortcut.
because of the plains,
Let's just shortcut it.
you could just shortcut it and probably
You're from here.
just shortcut it and probably get there around
It's
evening.
all plain. She could probably
If you leave
see the
early.
next town.
Let's just leave and get there. Let's just go there. Because we can.
Yeah, as long as nothing shady happens along the way when we go off the beaten path to this town that is known to have bad vibes.
Hey, we're the Oldridge Hilford Bandits. Give us all your money.
No.
No.
Well, shit. Like, what'd I do? I said give them money, and then
They said no.
What do I do?
Do we just leave?
Do I leave?
I guess we leave.
So I've got a gun. I don't care.
What's
You
a
got
gun?
I have a bigger gun.
What's a gun?
what's a gun? Oh, it's one of those like
Oh, you have a
rodeo
knife?
things.
Charus, shoot this man.
What does he mean by shoot this man?
It's a-
On the cart to Old Hilford. Cart.
Pretty wild. We're just talking to bandits and we go, shoot that man. What does shoot mean? Blows it.
From
The one old
From
bandit in
Fury.
the back
Yeah.
who was like part of the
shoot
war.
that
was
guy.
Like,
Shoot that guy.
bullshit. Not good. Anyway, but yeah, I'm assuming you say
Hit the road.
hi
Yeah.
whoever you need to.
Anyone
the
that's like
road,
up
Jack.
and she sees out and
Yeah.
about, she'll like wave by too, and she's driving the cart.
It's a nice little message. But yeah, no problem. You're kind of like, we can probably make it to Hilford if I take us this way. And
If she had goggles, she would just.
yeah.
Man,
She's like,
But you're kind of taking, let's see here. This one? Yeah, you're kind of going like a diagonal here.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Going off the beaten path a little bit. Normally it would be better, like, you know, the area. Oldridge, for too bad, bandit-wise.
Definitely
If
wouldn't
at
have
all.
done this in what was
Tales
the
of
country
Cry.
to the north called?
Tales of Cry.
Shell's cry.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't have done this.
Oh god, doing that
No.
in the fucking Duskwood would have. I don't want to think about that. Anyway.
we would have been lost for a
Yeah.
while.
Here we
you
can
got
actually
probably
see
would've
what's
turned
around
around
us.
to hell and back. You probably would have gone past the tree.
How did you miss it? It's a giant tree.
They're
all
all
giant
They're all
trees.
giant trees. I can't see the sky, man.
Like, are they gonna
I haven't
point off
seen
into
the sun in weeks. It's funny to think about.
Cart ride.
Yeah, anyway, short little cart ride, going at a decent pace. Nothing happens.
No awkward conversations.
Oh well, that,
Anything you want to ask?
no
You
personal
look like you're
questions.
brewing something.
You guys want me to?
No.
We just expect
It
It's just-
appears that you want it.
It's
Well,
just
we
we always
expect it
have to
from you.
ask.
You've got a
it's
list
like
somewhere.
strange when it doesn't
I can-
happen.
Listen, I've become so much accustomed to your yapping that it's almost a standard of my life at this
That's
point, which I hate saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have nothing really to say today, but you know, if you guys want to chat with me, I'm down to chat. Like, it seems like you want to talk to me.
No, we're waiting for you to say some ungodly, offensive thing.
Or ask a
Oh.
very personal question.
I don't have any offensive things to ask, but you know, we can get personal if you want. But I didn't have anything cooking.
Let's keep it that way.
Yeah.
No.
What's Hilford like? Ask Coruna, who asks the DM.
What's the DM?
Um,
The chain.
whereas Oldridge is a more farming town. Hilford's a more lumber-based town. Kind of like a export on that stuff. They aren't too big on the farming, but they do have a farm here or there. Kind of a little bit bigger than Oldridge, but as lumber is definitely like up there in a resource.
I'm gonna get myself a flannel.
I'll give you a handout.
I went through my fishing arc. Now I'm gonna go through my lumberjack arc.
There we go.
Every place will have a new arc. I'm just waiting.
I'm just experiencing the culture.
That's right.
But yeah, eventually you, around middle evening, you make it to the hilltop.
Just looks around, she's like, oh man, it's been a while since I've been here. Gotta slowly pull in.
You said middle evening? Oh man, we won't even have to wait that long for the weird stuff.
No.
So
So
this is optimal.
should we talk to like
Oh yeah.
a head person first, or just like delve into the woods?
I should probably talk to someone.
Always start with the innkeeps.
What do I know? Either way.
As you kind of pull into a
Coruna, where's the end?
Was there a name? Was there a name to the posting?
Oh, was there a name to the posting?
Was there a name to the posting?
Was there a name to the posting?
Yes, there
Was
was.
there any
I will
end to the
give that
posting?
momentarily.
I assume we're just gonna cut out the Diablo
Mr.
rand and
Mr.
jump
P.
cut to
Robert.
the name.
Sure. What's the timestamp? So I know.
Where did we see that?
Bottom right.
3:06 right now, so we're probably 3 hours in. It's
No,
probably
okay.
the Diablo rant.
Well, no context.
The
Oh.
how do I say it? The name on
The quest giver.
the name on the
Pamphlet.
name on the bounty thing was Frederick Lumore, which was written as the mayor of Hilford.
Big
Oh,
dog.
it's
What
a
is
big
going on?
office.
It's probably the biggest building. Enderu, go find it.
I'm good at finding the biggest building. Trust me.
Mayor Frederick.
Lumore?
Yeah, Lumore. As you all kind of like approach, you notice it's pretty quiet. There are lights on inside the houses, but there's not really anyone out and about.
Maybe they're all
Could be
eating dinner.
related to the weird stuff that happens at night, and it's turning night.
Maybe
Eventually,
they have like a curfew.
eventually you would see someone kind of come out of the houses with a torch in hand and kind of jog over to you all. And it's a shorter man, kind of dressed a little bit in some kind of like leatherish armor. He's it doesn't look like he's really used to wearing it, but he's more so wearing it because he's out here. He'll kind of run up to you and say, I'm assuming you're not from around here.
No.
There's a curfew going on right now. You might want to get inside.
Oh well,
My massive
that was
brain.
awesome.
My massive
We're actually
brain.
here to help take care of the issue at hand.
Oh, okay. You saw the thing at Loam then.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Name's Jasper. I'm sort of only out here because I'm quick on my feet.
Oh, gotcha.
But do you? Okay, I really don't know how this whole thing works. Do you?
Where's the mayor?
Mayor's inside. One the building. So you want me to bring him to you?
Yeah.
All right. And I'll get you a pen for the horses. Make sure they're safe.
Good looking out.
Thanks, Jasper.
No
Thanks,
problem.
Jasper.
What a
Yeah,
guy.
he'll kind of run along and
We should
lead
adopt
you guys to
him.
the.
He's ours.
No.
You're coming with
I'm
me.
not naming characters, and you're just gonna snatch them.
Hey, we'll take the unnamed ones too.
It don't matter.
We get to name them.
That's
You,
That's
fearful
fucked-
citizen number 3. You're coming with
That's
us.
fucked up.
You're mine.
Honestly, he's done a lot more for us than Wayne did in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Well,
dude,
Wayne was
yeah.
fearful for his life, so
True.
Should have been.
he was scared of you guys. This guy's scared of something else, and you
Listen,
guys just offered help. So he's like, shit.
All right,
Alright.
to Mayor Hilford.
Yeah, I'm saying if we were to,
Red
hire an NPC,
Lumore.
we would hire Jasper, not Wayne.
Mhm.
Alright, so
Clearly.
eventually you'll come across to what appears to be like kind of a tavern of sorts. He'll open the door, guide you all in, and you're gonna see this place is somewhat packed actually of people kind of just like they don't appear to be like customers. They appear to just be here as like safety, rather. You'll see on one of the right side tables, you'll see what a man you can assume is the mayor, who is just from his clothing, and talking to a couple of other citizens, giving them reassurances.
That looks like our guy.
Want to talk to him?
Yeah.
Alright.
What was that?
I'll make sure everyone.
Bonjour.
Oh, would you recognize?
Should we just walk up to him?
I'll make
Speak
sure
gibberish.
this time. He's gonna run back out with the torch. You all walk
Why
over.
would you say
there,
that?
and,
Yo, Mayor.
Would you like
More.
a croissant?
Hello.
Well, we're here to help you, like, fix whatever's happening at night.
Oh, you saw the poster.
Jimmy's
Wonderful.
mom.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Hey, guys.
Sorry.
Hey.
What? I heard Jimmy's mom, and that's it. And I'm starting to wonder what the fuck I just tuned
Hey,
in.
you know,
We got on a. Hey, Jimbo.
excuse my friends.
Where did Jimbo come from?
We got on a Jimmy Neutron man.
Just let it die. Let
It
it
starts starting in French, and then croissants came up, and then
And
Carl,
then-
and then
yeah.
Kevin
Oh.
the Carl
And it
music.
just it spirals.
I,
Natural
I
progression.
see the natural progression of the conversation.
Yeah, we're here to help you with whatever
Your
happening
friends
at the
seem
woods.
distracted.
They are. Always.
Llama-palooza.
No.
You know, Jimbo, one day I sat on a bench.
Mayor, please tell us what.
And that changed.
No.
Changed my life.
Please just tell us what's
I
happening
could
at
go on
night.
my entire life without hearing that again.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Dude, you know he's on Cameo.
I know.
It was approaching one of my friend's birthdays, and I almost bought him a Cameo
Probably
from
$20.
Jimmy's dad. It was like $25.
Really?
That's pretty cheap.
So nice. 7 minutes.
All right, what's happening at
Mayor,
night? Please tell me.
what's happening? Okay.
Cut.
Okay, so well, I wish I could tell you all of the details, but we're running off of basically nothing as is. All we know is that there's strange lights, I think, and some kind of humanoid figures. That's all we're really running off of at this point. I don't want to send anyone out there because we don't know what they are, and
Well, we'll
Have
go.
any
out
of the
there.
townsfolk been attacked?
no, but it's because I've been kind of putting a curfew out whenever they show up. We can't. I mean, like we usually do things later into the day. We have a business, all our businesses to run, but I can't, in good faith, send people out there knowing what's out there.
Yeah,
That's what we're here for.
we'll go out there and figure it out.
Thank you, thank you.
Double
I
checking
Appreciate it.
over the table. Was there a reward on the paper?
100
Yeah.
gold.
Okay, I
Under
missed
gold.
that. Sweet.
It's a
Yep.
violence monster.
Little healthy gold sum for each of you.
Yeah, 20 gold. Not bad.
Small
Alright,
time.
He can count. He's been lying to us. What other secrets is he keeping?
I never said I couldn't count. You put that on me.
Did we actually?
Yes.
Oh, I really thought
Also
that was like a
joked
you
that he
thing.
was illiterate for a while.
I knew you
Well,
weren't
he
illiterate.
does struggle with
I
reading.
struggle with reading.
You
when I'm
were
not
a slow
illiterate.
reader. I knew you weren't illiterate. I thought the counting thing was serious.
No.
Okay, good to know. I'll write that down, I guess.
To the woods.
Oh, we're just gonna
Raw dog it.
get right in it.
I mean, yeah, what else would we
We
do?
don't have anything to go off of.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, yeah, I feel like strange lights,
Weird people.
shadowy figures.
Go talk to them. We talk to shadowy figures all the time.
Maybe.
I don't.
No one's been attacked.
Mm-mm.
That kind of is all we have to go off of.
Yeah,
Apparently, the vibe is just bad.
that's what I'm
These
saying.
vibes are off.
These vibes are definitely off. So let's just go wander the woods and see what happens.
Taverns are for fun.
Yeah.
To the woods.
To the
Okay.
woods.
It doesn't take too long to get to the wood line. Are you bringing the cart with you, or are you
No.
on foot?
No.
No.
Very well.
We can't put the horses at risk.
So, it doesn't take you too long to get to the wood line. You do see that there was probably forest here before, but it has been cut down due to, the lumbering business that goes on here.
Yep.
Does anyone have a torch I can borrow?
Here, grab something better.
Can I have
And she
stack
literally
of a
lights her hand on fire.
Oh, sweet.
There you go.
I'll just pick up a stick and just. The tip will ignite too.
Yeah, I mean, you can.
There we are.
Not that I don't appreciate your guys' help, but I'm the one that can't see, and it makes me feel better being able to hold my own light.
That's why
That's fair.
I did that for you.
So I appreciate it.
As you all get your light sources underway, you begin to walk into the woods, and you about a couple minutes in, you can immediately see what the mayor was talking about. There's just something off. It's similar to the what you saw a couple of nights ago, but not the same. It's different. It's odd. You can't quite shake it.
But do we see humanoid figures?
Nothing yet.
These aren't just vibes. This is
Real.
advanced
As you
bad
sort of
vibes.
slowly walk into more and more of the woods, I'd like everyone here to make me a perception check.
This might be my
Do I have
first.
disadvantage because I only have
This is my first non-seasickness.
30
roll,
feet of
what
light.
feels like ever.
That's gonna be
Do
a
I-
natural 20.
Natural one.
Is mine like disadvantage because I have like the limited torchlight, or am I still good?
I would say so. It is good. It is dark out.
A net 20.
There you go.
I gotta find my ID.
A net,
3.
Damn.
a natural 20 for a 24.
A
Wow. You rolled
20
one, didn't you?
23.
What'd you get?
16.
Okay.
Wait,
Like,
disadvantage?
you. Yeah.
9.
Okay. A little worse. But yeah. So you're lost in thought. Zeke, you're kind of struggling to see things. The rest of you do eventually, off to the right, see like a strange kind of like light almost, and it kind of just isn't. It's just off to the right. Kind of see a light warping a little bit, like something's moving around over there.
Guys, I can't see anything.
Should I creep up on it?
On what?
Probably.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I guess I will.
I don't know.
I'll use my Carapace's feature to kind of
Give you
blend
advantage on
into
the
the
stealth, right?
environment's colors. Yeah. I'll just like
Skitter along.
that's gonna be a 25.
You masterfully kind of skitter into the woods,
Into the woods.
relying on your dark vision to see you through. And as you kind of approach the light source further, you do see kind of a figure just kind of stumbling around, humanoid in shape, about a little shorter than Ardor, maybe, just as a rough size comparison.
What does stumbling around entail?
It's kind of just stumbling around. It's walking in a direction.
How close am I at this point?
About 30 feet away.
Ooh, you're close.
Hello?
What languages do you know?
Doesn't matter. As long as I understand the language, I can communicate with them.
It's telepathic is its own language.
Okay. You'll see the figure kind of stops shuffling, kind of stand still. You don't get a response, though.
Hello?
Still nothing.
This thing on?
Maybe like adjust the antenna.
You gotta bend them just right.
That, speaking telepathically does not give away your location, correct?
I hope not.
Well, if there's nothing to say it, like, does, I'm going to assume it doesn't. So, they're still hidden. It, just, again, kind of just stands there. As you kind of just look at it a little closer, you can almost see, like, this kind of twitching. Doesn't do anything, though.
I don't.
Yo, Shrews, do you see anything over there?
And these vibes are off.
Did you
Did you yell?
did you yell that?
Yeah. He's not saying anything. He's 45 minutes off in the woods.
He's not like 45 minutes off in the woods.
I was hyperbolizing.
Okay, so you're gonna, after you hear Rue's voice just ring out into the dead silent woods, you're gonna see the figure kind of like quickly turn in the direction of Rue's voice. Are you in that direction at all or no?
I'd probably be like behind a tree, just like, hello?
As you kind of see it like snap almost that direction as you see a glowing kind of eye on the center of its forehead.
Yeah.
As it begins to kind of like
Is it
shuffle
yellow?
over. You can't tell. It's, I mean, it's there, but like your dark vision's kind of,
Oh.
Monochromatic.
as it slowly begins to stumble off in the direction of Rue's voice. As you all see the light begin to get brighter.
I'm gonna let him get a little closer, but I'm gonna like
Follow him.
keep the 30-foot distance.
Yeah, you can do that easily. It walks right by you.
Did he say anything back?
Nah, I didn't hear anything. Should I yell again?
I don't think I'm close enough to.
Well, I mean, I have no idea.
Sure is.
Yeah, I definitely have.
Please
No
roll a perception check.
Should I yell for him again?
He probably heard.
Just like,
Another natural 20.
Wow.
As you're kind of following along behind this, you hear several other footsteps behind you.
It's just Ender running up to see what's going on.
As you kind of like turn around, you see 5 more of those things.
What was your stealth?
They don't seem to see you.
25. He's hit.
Ah, he's good.
They don't seem to see you, but they're following that other one.
she's like,
Eventually,
Hey, Rue, what did you do?
What do you mean? I didn't do anything.
"Ain't
as
this
the light
like
gets
it,
brighter,
Well, maybe
brother?"
and
yelling
closer.
wasn't the best
There's-
idea, dude.
6 of them now.
Are there more lights?
No, the light just increased in intensity for you. So as
And
the
it's
light
getting
slowly
brighter?
gets closer and closer, as it like seems to be getting brighter as it heads towards you,
That's not good.
Rue, you see, you feel kind of like a warmth from your side, as you see wherever you hold the crown begin to glow.
Ooh.
No. Guys, the
Exposition.
crown is getting warm in my pocket. Maybe it's the light.
Whatever these things are linked to
Yes.
Probert and
Robert and
the Yunks.
And
Uncle
as you
Pedro.
kind of take out the crown, you just kind of like hold it. You don't feel any presence in it.
Hmm.
It's more like it's a warning almost.
Hmm.
You are all near torchlight, correct?
Yeah.
As that light begins to come closer, you will see almost just like that, as all color just drains from the surrounding area.
We were in dark.
Does the light go?
The lights, you can still see the light, but like the color of the flame is gone. The color of the grass is gone. Most of the color from all of you is just different shades of black and white.
Is this what you guys see?
Yes.
Why am I seeing this?
Probably something to do with them.
Yeah, we should
As you will
we should probably
see
prepare for fighting.
Really?
that figure kind of shamble out of the woods a
Well-
little bit.
Let's see what it wants to do to Rue first.
Yo, what's up?
I honestly, at the point that like they can see each other, I'm
Mhm.
taking a shot at the like one of them in the back line.
Alright.
One of the ones behind you.
Oh, I thought they were all like.
I
They're,
thought
no, they're all in front of
it,
him.
it seemed
Oh,
like
did
they-
you let the other 5 like pass you?
that's what they were doing.
That's kind of what you described.
Okay, then yeah, I'll say you're behind. Like all of them. So which one are you taking the one visible, or are you going for one of the ones that isn't yet?
That's crazy.
What do you think these things are?
I have no idea. Shoot it. I don't care.
You should definitely.
The one that they see. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
take
just
your shot.
lines up the shot.
It's like,
So
yo, what's up?
lines up his shot to the one in front of our door, and the bullet just goes right through the light creature and strikes our door.
Arthur, are you okay? Oh, it hit your good eye.
No.
Wow.
Can we get 3 nat 20s in a row?
That would be
That would be
crazy.
This one's
wild.
with advantage.
2
That
ones.
matters less. It's 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Wow.
Hey. Gonna use Piercer.
Oh, you took Piercer, huh?
Yep.
Thank you.
25.
It's still muted.
I know it is.
25 damage?
Mm-hmm. I max rolled on the reroll.
My God. Okay.
Crazy world we live in.
Dude, I'm a rogue. Let me have this.
I think it's awesome.
What does he mean by that?
Me speaking, I don't know if we have time for combat.
I don't
We
think we
definitely
do.
don't have time for combat.
Oh shit. That's kind of true. That's unfortunate. Because well, I guess we'll start with combat next session. That could be cool. Different change of pace. But
How much do you guys want to bet a non-magical mace affects these guys?
I think
A non-magical gun just affected the guys.
I thought your gun was broken.
We don't know
Get
that
it
yet.
repaired one more time.
Your guns are special.
No,
It's-
he got
it's-
it.
It never broke.
It was the
after.
first. It was the first time that he's fired it since Ardor fixed it.
Yeah.
Oh right, you did fix it.
He
I
hasn't.
remember
He
now.
hasn't
I
written down
did fixed
damage.
it, and then he threatened me with it.
Yeah, yeah.
He
Okay.
literally fixed
Never
it and then went,
He's like, oh, thanks.
So you hear
Hey,
the
Seaball.
you all hear the signature gunshot or unmistakable gunshot ring out as it just hits this thing straight in the middle of its chest as it kind of stumbles forward. And then kind of shakily stands up a little bit. It definitely did something, but it's still standing. As you will see, the 5 others that Shrew was trailing kind of slowly walk out into the woods, or into like you can see all 6 of them now, and
Oh shit!
you'll see them as they slowly start to like step forward towards you. They kind of like all blink out and then blink in a little further as they continue walking and just kind of spread out and just blink around the area. We will
Fuck.
we will leave it there because we don't have time for a combat. Even if it is a shorter one, it's not going to be like that short. So
Huh.
Ruh-roh.
Huh.
it's time.
We can take him, guys.
In a fight. Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys could.
Conclusion of episode 10.
nine
Yeah,
for me.
we're down one Ardor arm.
Yeah, we are.
Arm
9 for
board.
me, by the way.
Yeah, we heard you, bro.
I'm just making sure. I need to know my voice is heard.